And you go to the next section for the next game. And you're like, what kind of, it's the mouse.
Hey, were you guys aware that there's a mouse functionality for the JoyCons now?
You guys know that there's a mouse functionality for the JoyCon? Because like with a mouse, you can do really cool things.
Just in case y'all weren't aware, did you know there's a mouse function to the JoyCons now?
Like you can like shoot targets. Like did you know like with a mouse, you could drag a mouse across the screen really fast like a mouse?
And did you know that your JoyCon has a mouse in it?
It has a mouse in it?
It has a mouse in it.
A mouse?
Yeah.
And
Here's
big news, AI scary.
AI scary.
You fart too loud in here, they gonna assume you're loose. Speak to 'em, great toothless one.
What I'm in here for, killing all 100 of them weak ass niggas.
Bitch, touch my conditioner!
I've been locked up since Obama. My girl says she gonna wait, bruh, but man, she married now. Fuck that bitch.
You fart too loud in here, they gonna assume you're loose. Speak to 'em, great toothless one.
I only shared this because when I first watched it, I just wasn't prepared for gazelle titties.
I saw your
Also
comment.
was not prepared for gazelle tits out.
Like,
I saw your comment, and I did, like before you played the video, and I was like, "Wait,
Deadass, I was like, what's going on with that torso? It's really those are just
no,
titties.
those are just tits. Like, why is this so realistic? No,
bruh."
I don't know what this was made in. I don't think they ever really say what it's made in. I didn't even realize my comment was at the top there.
I wouldn't be surprised if it is Google's
Either VO or just like
They
Been
look
locked up
really
since
hard to
Obama.
sanitize that
My girl
stuff,
said
though.
she
I
gon-
can't believe they managed to get gazelle titties.
right. It could be someone's like they're just their own downloaded train.
Jailbroken it.
Say it again.
I don't know. Is it open source? Can you run it
That's the
locally?
question. I have no
I don't
idea
know.
if VO's open source or not. But like at the same time as Google, while they might sanitize everything that goes customer facing, Google's also still the main search engine.
Yeah,
Of
VO's
the
not
world.
like OpenAI, the closed AI company.
Right. I got into a decent conversation. I was streaming earlier today, just a really quick Balacho stream, and got into a decent conversation about AI. And it was just all the talking points that we've already hashed over about like what are the main bad actors of AI, which to me it is the corporations that are finding new ways to like abuse the use of AI, not AI as a tool in and of itself, and just like apparently there's something going on now. I don't know a lot of info about it, but it's AI getting a hold of very explicit material involving minors being used in like AI generation.
Oh, that's
not
just super.
not
shit.
people. At least the way it was said, it's not people generating CP, but CP being used in the
Training material.
I don't know if it's training material or just happen to get pulled in because that's how like open source AI ends up working. But I
Are people
don't
having
know.
to sanitize CP from the databases, or
I
like
guess is the
I was surprised. Did you hear about the AIs that turned off their own shutoff scripts?
yes, I did hear about
That
that.
was interesting.
I did hear about that. Of like, nah, we're just gonna no.
Getting rid
That's
of
one of those things where you're like, is this one of those things where I see this and 6 months later
We're watching.
I'm gonna be like in a ditch somewhere, shot in the chest, wondering why we let the Terminators take it over?
Yeah.
Or is this gonna be a new, just like blip?
We're watching Orwell happen in real time.
Is this
It's
going to
fun.
be, you know, the over-the-shoulder pan where I'm watching on the screen and blaring from my speakers in the office, even though nobody does that in the office? It's like the AI shit. The AI script shut down and shut off things. And then the next cut is the apocalypse.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
heading there.
Did you hear about the Microsoft Builder AI? Turns out is actually 700 Indian engineers.
I did hear about that.
Oh, that's
I heard
right.
about that. Too.
Yup.
Or it's just a company that was like trying to get investors or some shit, and they were selling themselves off as this AI company. As it turns out, it was just 700 dudes just answering prompts as they were coming.
Yeah.
Just
That is-
so good.
That's the comedic relief I needed in this whole AI hellscape. Like, there's just Scammer's gonna scam.
Grifter's gonna grift.
Grifters are gonna grift, and I respect the hustle.
It's not even a fucking grift, though.
It's
Like,
Microsoft.
True. That's so fucking nutty,
you're not
man.
even paying 700 people to answer. I mean, I get they're probably fucking exploited to shit.
Wait, was it Microsoft or was it a company working with Microsoft? Because I heard it as a company that was an independent.
It was
I mean,
called
I'm sure
Microsoft
Microsoft wants to
Builder.
distance themselves from it, but
Right?
oh no, it was actually an independent contractor that we
I guess it could be like a.
they were throwing money in some kind of pit for sure.
Is a low-code AI platform within the Microsoft Power Platform. See here. Accused of using Indian coders for AI work. Despite the blow, the broader low-code, no-code market remains resilient. Gartner projects that 60% of new enterprise apps will be developed using such platforms by 2028. The global market is okay. That's not.
And people kind of like think it's. The engineers were probably using AI to build the apps, but it wasn't like completely AI. I guess not sure.
I feel like
anybody
if
knows.
if that's what happened, then it would have to be right. Like that would still be considered AI. Because like well, I don't know.
Sort of, but it's like at the end of the day, it's still just like a programmer. Like,
Okay, yeah, I think Microsoft bought Builder.ai.
oh, okay.
And Builder.ai was an independent thing beforehand. In the golden age of AI-powered storytelling, Builder.ai had a pitch too good to ignore. Make software as easy as ordering pizza. The startup, founded in 2016, claimed it could democratize software development by letting non-engineers build complex apps through a supposedly AI-driven platform. Over the next 8 years, it raised over $445 million, counted Microsoft and the Qatar Investment Authority as investors, and crossed the $1.3 billion valuation mark. By May 2025, it has gone bankrupt.
Damn.
We're reading this off a website called financialexpress.com. A Wizard in a House of Cards. Builder.ai was born in London from co-founder Sachin Dev Dugal's frustration with traditional software development. His solution combined modular code components with human developers, coordinated by AI. The company set out to fix that by combining modular code libraries with human developers, guided by an AI layer. What does that mean?
That's a great question.
Like, the fuck does that
That's a
actually
great fucking
mean?
question.
Its platform, dubbed Builder Studio, which came with a digital assistant, Natasha, promised a seamless user experience powered by artificial intelligence. What customers didn't see, most of the work was being done by developers in India, not the AI. In 2019, the Wall Street Journal revealed the inconvenient truth. Builder.ai's AI was more marketing gimmick than an engineering breakthrough. It was, as the report put it, all engineer, no AI. This gap between narrative and reality would define the company's arc. So,
Yeah.
I guess we found out what the AI layer meant.
Yeah, literally nothing. Literally nothing.
It means
Because that just sounds like you're gonna have a fucking AI manager. You're just gonna have a shitty
Yeah,
manager.
it's just a shitty project management software.
It
Transparent.
smelled like
AI.
bullshit from here.
the
right?
AI layer part is to get money from investors.
I wonder if I wonder if there's like a specific buzzword or like idea that guide layer is pointing to that exists in the industry, or if they're just shitting on a platter and like making people eat it. Like
It might be that, but I wish I'd thought of it first. I would have took I don't want After Effects.
$1.3 billion valuation, and then sold it to somebody, and then they found out it's all engineered.
I can't spell for shit today. Yeah, I have no idea what a guide layer. Layer management, and it's not gonna give me anything useful there. But yeah, no, that's fucking weird. And Microsoft deserves it.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn.
Trying to jump on a train that's not even
Really moving, especially in 2016.
at that
Company
point.
that started in 2016 with that seems, I guess, not far off, but that seems way before.
You know, you say that, but the
Shut up.
I'm gonna go first.
person one of the people I was a lot of the people that I see now, like in companies that are at the forefront of this stuff, in like the games industry or stuff like that, I think we're starting to use this technology around that time. The people that were like on the bleeding edge of stuff before it,
fair enough, before it started
like
getting
mid journey and the art stuff really started breaking through.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Actually, no. Look up when did that Google paper come out? One second. Google paper.
Did you hear about the?
Yeah, attention is all you need. Is in 2017. So,
What were you saying?
Hey,
This might get off on a little bit of a tangent, but a Chinese university, I think, made contact lenses that allow you to see infrared light.
oh yeah, I saw that. I saw the headline.
And contact lenses?
Yeah, just by like printing layers of like a colored pattern in the lens. There's no
Interesting.
like, it's not powered, it's not LEDs, it's just filters the infrared so that you can see it.
Fair enough.
That's
pretty
cool.
Yeah.
Kind of sick.
And you can see, I think, three wavelengths of infrared or 3 different colors. So it's in
Well, that
color.
makes sense because if it like corresponds with our rods, cones, and
Yeah. So it basically just like translates those to RGB.
into the visible light spectrum. That's
it's kind of sick as fuck. I really would like to know what that experience is like.
Yeah, when it says that you can see the infrared image better when you close your eyes because you see the infrared through your eyelids.
Oh.
Could you imagine having something like that just implanted into your eyelids? So that if you just close your eye, you're now looking at infrared.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would be honestly kind of sick.
Trippy.
That's the sci-fi future we should be living in right
That's
now.
what I'm looking at. Give me infrared lenses and a job.
Did you say give me? Did you just say give me infrared lenses and a job?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
This is my sci-fi utopian future.
Right? Like, oh man,
I should be able to change views of my eyes,
just
like
different vision
infrared
filters.
mode, regular RGB mode.
Right? Like, why don't I have fucking X-ray vision on my glasses? I wish I hadn't said that out loud.
Clip that.
I'm a pervert, bitches. No. When did the paper you were talking
X-ray
about come
vision
out?
would just show you bones, dog.
Honestly,
Anyway.
yeah. That paper you were talking about.
2017.
2017. Okay.
That's
At least according to the AI overview.
you being
It's
able
lying
to
to
see
you.
bones with
I feel like I have
X-ray
to say that
vision.
every time because it can just be wrong as fuck.
It could
all the
easily
time.
just be wrong. But so could people that we get answers from Wikipedia on.
Yeah.
But
I was saying being able to see bones with X-ray vision sounds like one of those stupid genie
yeah,
fucked up wishes where it's like I want
the
X-ray vision. It's
monkey's
like,
paw type shit.
wish granted, and then instead of just seeing underneath clothes or something, you just
You
see
basically just-
skeleton.
And then you give
basically
everybody
just
you
have
look at
cancer
genital
vision.
cancer.
Just cancer vision. You have the ability to give everyone around you cancer.
Yes.
Oh man.
And you can see where all the iron and coal.
I tried to see my crush's titties, but instead I gave her breast cancer. No, she's
Not again.
she's fucking dead now, dog.
Damn.
Who did that happen to for real in a comic book? So
I was going to say for real
it
in a comic
Spider-Man?
book. Yeah, Spider-Man gave Mary Jane cancer with his irradiated sperm.
What?
I only know about that because of Joe.
I don't think it's part of the main series.
was
I think
like-
it was like a alternate reality type deal.
What universe was that?
But it was like,
Give me that cancer.
I don't think you want that.
I really don't.
Well, yeah, no.
I think it's incredible.
Peter gave Mary Jane cancer, and they found out it was like, hey, reminder, you got your powers from a radioactive spider, making every bit of your body and DNA kind of radioactive.
I don't know
Why
if
would
that's
that
how
I don't
make
really think
sense,
that's how
though.
radioactive stuff works. though.
Does it? But does
But
getting
it
bit
also
by a
doesn't-
radioactive
I
spider
guess
give
it
you
also
powers?
doesn't just give you spider powers.
I feel like if we're starting at the baseline of getting powers from a radioactive spider, we could fudge the science a little
There
bit.
might be some side effects, like giving your loved one cancer with your web goo. I hate that as a plot point. I hate that as a plot point that I'm going to give you cancer with my radioactive penis.
Well, then the question is, why
yeah.
don't you also just have cancer?
Why doesn't the hawk have cancer? Well, he feeds off gamma radiation, so he's now a living
have
source.
Special DNA.
Yeah, there's no great reason why Spider-Man doesn't have cancer, except that just like he doesn't, they need him not to. Like,
I mean, Spider-Man. Why don't we all have cancer?
we all might.
Right? Like,
Just most of us are pretty good at fighting off the cancer.
Well, the reason we don't have cancer is
fucking
because
skill issue, bitches.
Yeah, immune system. Don't leave me hanging.
I hope you get
Yeah, I'm
cancer.
Oh, I know you're gonna high five me, listener / watcher. Yeah.
Out of my
High five him
fucking
with your
house.
ear.
With your ear, yo.
Why
Oh,
are you
man.
here?
All right. Speaking of, okay, so we're a room full of game designers and developers.
Yeah.
You want to know what I've never thought about?
What?
How to modernize the game of tic-tac-toe.
Why would you?
Oh yeah.
I would have asked the exact same question until I saw this.
Okay.
And this is actually kind of this is the way to modernize tic-tac-toe. Or I keep saying modernize, not so much modernize, but innovate tic-tac-toe in a way that works and keeps the spirit of tic-tac-toe.
Fair enough. I need you to be prepared for me to hate this.
Oh, that's fair.
Go. Oh, see, I can only ever have 3, and then I can never place it.
Oh,
see, if that
yeah,
one's deleting,
okay.
You can never place it where the one is deleting from. So go ahead, play. Go again. So now that one's deleting for me. So I'm going to put mine there. You can't put it there. You can never put it where yours is deleting. But now that one's... So it's always the oldest one. But I think you got me, because I'm going to come here, and now you can... Oh, wait, but that's the one that's deleting. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So that... Oh, I got it. I just got it.
Dang it.
Sweet.
So I saw someone playing a game that was essentially similar to this, but I don't think it was tic-tac-toe per se.
Mhm.
But you can only have like 3 of a thing up there, and then it would start deleting it. I forget what game it was, but it essentially was like this.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of game design, I think that's sick as fuck. In terms of the little rinky-dink LED puck, it can go die in a hole.
Why?
Why?
I hate trinkets like this. I do not care for them. I find them irritating. I think they take up space, and then you use them once, and then they're clutter, and I don't enjoy them existing.
Versus what?
Just making an app on your phone.
Which I think you can also just do, yeah. I think as an app on the phone would make a lot more sense.
I wonder if it is an app on the phone.
Probably. I have to look it up. But yeah, no, I'm just as the concept of the game goes, I never thought of the idea of what if you like this is it turns into much more of a, I guess tic-tac-toe is already a strategy game.
Yeah, but
now it's a much more ongoing game with it has a new layer of depth to it that I feel would actually make tic-tac-toe kind of fun again.
Yeah. Well, because like as soon as you get more than like 3 brain cells,
a tall order. Yeah.
It's really hard. I'm still working on it personally. But tic-tac-toe becomes like a solvable game.
Yeah.
Right. Like it usually ends in a stalemate because you fill up the board.
Because there's quite literally only 9 moves at most to be able to make.
Yeah.
Between the 2 players.
The only way you don't stalemate is if somebody isn't paying attention.
And it's not like this is a crazy evolution in like the strategy of tic-tac-toe, but it makes it.
I'm fairly certain in game design, we learned that there's straight up just an optimal starting move that will guarantee you win every time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So first player wins?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like tic-tac-toe is that simple. Like it's so simple and there's so little going on that we've been able to figure out the optimal first move.
Yeah.
And so at that point, if you're the first person to go and you know that move, you win automatically.
Just like chess.
Isn't it the middle one?
Sure.
No, not at all.
Not the middle one. I think it's
Isn't I think it's one of the corners.
I was gonna say I'm fairly certain it's one of the corners
because it's like if you hit a corner, you can essentially, no matter what the next person does, you can essentially set yourself up for success.
Yeah, but yeah, so like a game that erase like you only ever have 3 moves on the board at any given time actually kind of turns it into much more of a bout, in my opinion. I thought there was just something kind of a little cool. Feelings about the device itself aside, I think, yeah, this could easily just be an app, and it probably is. But I think that's actually a kind of really cool way to innovate tic-tac-toe.
I think it is. I think you're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
But, because I see stuff like that, and I just see technology waste. That's what I see.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of like that little crank handle bird thing. I also really didn't care for that thing.
The what now?
Oh,
the little yeah. I still don't understand the point of the crank.
The what?
Exactly.
We watched the thing. I can't remember what the product name is, but it's like a little handheld gaming device.
It's like every month they send a new game or some shit like that.
Yeah, and it has a little crank on it.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know what the purpose of that crank is.
I remember us talking about that.
We watched a 6-minute video.
Yeah.
And there was never a point where they showed off what the crank was for.
Charging the battery?
It's supposed to just be like an additional control.
Well, I was going to say, it looked like it was like some way to control the game.
Yeah, but they never showed anyone using it.
Is it for fishing games?
Thing on the docket?
I don't know. Whatever the fuck we talk about.
Like I said, because it's like the Nintendo Switch adding a mouse or something. Like, that would just be stupid.
We'll talk about that later. We'll get into that soon.
When it gets to that time, just cut and copy this part, that
back
part.
over to the... This is a pre-segue. Pre-segue. No, we have a couple things to talk about first. A couple... No. Pirate Thor. I just need y'all to watch this with me.
Okay. Well, there's like a whole anime where this is the animation, right?
Yep, I think so. There's one very specific part that's so fucking funny.
Bruh.
Just keep watching.
No.
Just dude going and stuck the shit in the gear right next to her. It's so funny. Ooh.
Wait.
You never get to see like what happened there. It's just that fucking...
He really said fuck form.
Right? Like, firstly...
Efficiency mode on.
Right? So like, random titty physics aside... Because the jiggle physics is something that's
just all over the place.
The running cycle is so fucking funny. Because what is this supposed to be? Like,
this is kind of like like they're swimming. And
also, what was that random ass shot?
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of this shot?
It wasn't even like a glorified. It's not even like fan service, and it's not showing up any of the running stuff. It's just kind of weird.
It's just kind of weird. This
gremlin mode.
This is what fucking got me every time I watched
when
that.
They match your energy.
When they match and they're like weird windmilling through the fucking...
They can't decide what they're doing, because when they're doing like the side shot, it looks more like they're doing like this.
Yeah.
And then when they're doing it like this, it's like this.
Shut up. Right? Like...
Yeah, because they're like collapsing their arm and then like bringing it back like they're like you almost like you're swimming.
Right?
The thing is like a windmill. And every time it's like...
Oh my gosh.
I want to find this anime. Because I just want to know what the fuck is going on. Now, a little bit of sleuthing I did in the comments. Apparently, these runners are either demons or possessed by demons.
Oh.
And that explains the weird, funky bullshit going on with the run cycles.
That makes sense.
I don't know enough or any more than that. Other than like, what the fuck is going on?
Also, the stealing of the baton. I think I've seen that clip before where they just like
Someone just comes through
like that. Like you have to establish an order and you have to stick with it. That's how the race works. That's
Right.
the rules. And if you don't do it, you lose. So what's going on?
Right. I don't think anyone gets to just run in and come grab the fucking baton. Just get running exactly like she did. Without any, I think that is the funny part, is that he just does it.
Yeah, there's no like zoom in on him saying, I need to kick it into gear.
I'm gonna kick it into gear. No,
it's just immediate.
He's just doing it. The fucking body proportions are insane too. Like, these are giraffe people.
Don't talk about my people.
Someone says the running in this show is a hysterical landmark for anime. Is this just like what happens every
You said
episode?
hysterical. I think it does say historical.
Oh, historical. But it's also hysterical. Right? Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is the comment. For context, I think they were merged with some devils, hence the superhuman movement and speed. And that's all I know. And that's all I know about this show, and I want to watch it.
Bruh.
Man, yeah.
It sure looks like a fucking cognito hazard. I do not want to watch.
Fair.
It gives me a little bit of Ghost Story vibes almost.
A little bit. In animation. So like its animation is as wacky as Ghost Story's dub was to its show.
Mm-hmm.
But here's a equally not equally as comedic, but a comedic. It's the actual anime.
I saw something on this. I didn't actually watch it though. You're done. Hey yo. The music.
The world's cutest zombie apocalypse. Yite.
Bruh.
Like, what happens if they start absolutely blasting these cats?
Right? Like, I'm so curious, like, how deep into the horror does this go? Is it just gonna be comedy or
horror question mark anime? I appreciate that now.
Right? Night of the Living Cat.
Wow.
Like, I forget, is there an actual like date for this coming out? But I kind of really want to see this.
Cat ladies are the only survivors.
Yeah. And then like the only zombie apocalypse that could happen that people would be lining up to get infected by.
I'm not even running. Take me now.
Gets infected on purpose.
Yep.
There'd be me running towards them. Yeah, everybody, I don't need my frontal lobe anymore.
Right. And then there's this Chad is like the best type of weapon.
Cucumber.
Do cats not like cucumbers?
They freak out about cucumbers for some reason.
It's like they think it's a snake or something.
Yeah.
They're not really sure.
They're not, yeah.
Goes back to like,
there's a lot of really funny videos of people freaking their cats out with cucumbers.
I've not seen this. I've not come across this.
Did you know cats have really bad object permanence too? So
I didn't know that.
People get frustrated with like letting their cats in and out of the house because the cat will go to the door and they open it. And the cat doesn't know what's behind the door until it's open. And then it sees what's behind the door and it doesn't want to go out anymore. And they also can't like figure out like
there it is.
A cat wouldn't know that both of these doors lead to the same room.
Oh. The other cat just didn't care.
Also, apparently, when it comes to cucumbers, cats like situational awareness goes out the window.
You bounced off the The other one
Wrong with
didn't
you?
care. I mean, imagine if you were in the kitchen doing the dishes and then you turned around and there's a giant beanbag snake on the floor.
That would probably freak me out. You're right. But no, this was a trend that happened some years ago.
Bro got evaporated.
Right? What the fuck is that?
There ain't no way.
Yeah. Daily dose of cat cuteness.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of daily doses of something,
What?
are they making daily doses of something?
What could that possibly be referring to?
Motherfucker, when is any of my
Cartoon television.
yeah? When have my segues meant anything? I guess they're making a second Dora live action movie.
There was a first?
Yeah, we talked about it back when we first started this podcast. We talked about the live action Dora movie.
Yeah, back in 2019 when we started this podcast.
Something like that. Yeah, no, we didn't start to do that. I feel like we. Oh, is it just never
No,
mind.
I'm just
Whatever.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
No.
We did not start this in 2019.
No, I know we didn't start this in 2019. I feel like we talked about a Dora movie.
I was gonna say now I'm trying to remember if we talked about it on the
The
pod.
Dora movie live action came out in 2019.
Okay. I've maybe we did talk about this one. It's just been so long since anything happened with it.
Maybe.
Let's just watch this bitch.
Dora!
What the hell? Wait, what?
Immediately this is different. Immediately this is different. That is not the boots from the first
We've
one.
never seen this.
Immediately this is different. And that's a different Dora.
Wait, back it up. I missed it.
That's just not Boots.
Dora!
At least
That's not her. That's not the same actress either.
Where do we go to next?
That's not
Today's the
her.
day we're gonna find Soldorado.
So what is
maybe
this?
this is just another reboot?
Those are raiders.
Is this a
That's
series?
the Fox.
Behind a gold bracelet
It
as
is
the key to
just a
Soldorado.
fox.
Did it on its own?
No, that's impossible.
Yeah, because if that's
About to
Diego, that
outside.
wasn't Diego in the
She's
first one.
got
This is
it?
different.
Yeah,
Stop
no.
them.
Is that
Excuse us.
what's her face?
Cool.
Hey, be careful with that. Oh, what the?
Let me make sure I got this. You and Diego found an enchanted bracelet. We're being chased by Camilo the Crusader and treasure
I
hunting
didn't get this
mercenaries.
far.
Is that Victoria
And hidden in
Justice?
the world's biggest jungle, there is a
girl
legendary
chasing
golden
Dora.
sun which holds the power to grant one magical wish.
Yeah.
Cool. Just checking.
Dora, we're not prepared.
Backpack. Let's remind Diego how we do this thing. Yeah.
We're lost in the jungle.
How can I lead the way if I don't?
I mean, that is kind of how.
That's kind of how the backpack works. What I'm a little upset about is the backpack isn't talking.
Right.
Like, what the shit? You
Not the map.
Did the map just die in a fire now?
It's like Boots without his boots.
Girl, preach!
Backpack is missing. Someone must have swiped it.
Bruh.
We got it from here.
I wonder what happens in this movie.
Get right.
But you are an explorer, Dora.
This is.
You're right.
This
I need
does
to
not
finish
need to
this.
happen.
It doesn't. I think. I don't even know how the first one.
Let's find Soldorado together.
I mean,
I'm Dora the Explorer.
based on what I'm looking at now, the first one,
Watch with
I
your
feel
family
looks a
July
lot
2nd
better
on
than
Nickelodeon and
this.
streaming on Paramount Plus.
I don't see any branding about it being a sequel. I think someone else is just taking the Dora IP.
Yeah, there's Lost City of Gold in 2019.
on Paramount Plus. This was official.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Isabella Merced, and then this time Samantha Lorraine. So I guess they're just doing another Dora reboot.
And it's Paramount again?
I guess.
Yeah.
Also, it's just straight up the same plot. Like, it's straight up the same movie.
Is it? Because, yeah, it looks...
And the
go
Lost
back,
City of
and
Gold.
then also go back to El Dorado and click on that Dora picture
And
again.
then Sol Dorado is is like the sun version of the City of Gold. It's El Dorado. What do you want me to click on?
Click on the third picture because I think
Gabriel
it's
Iglesias?
just
Oh, Fluffy.
no at the top.
Oh,
The
which one?
other
This
one. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah,
that's
this
in
is-
there.
This is the old one, right?
Yeah. It must link
Like,
to an
why is
article.
because it looks like just pulling pictures from the other one because this was pre-production.
Yeah.
Because we loved it so much the first time they did it, they gotta do it again.
You know, I have no idea how the first one went. So maybe people did love it.
Is that
I
a
don't fucking know.
capuchin? Is that the kind of
What's-
monkey?
I don't even know,
What's the
bruh.
score? What's the score on the IMDb?
Let's see.
6.1.
Oh,
85% on Rotten Tomatoes.
The critics like it?
I guess the fucking audience liked it, I guess.
Is that audience or critic?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know.
Got it one. A cappuccino.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, is that both?
No. Could you
What?
Continue.
leave me alone? At least you let me do it. So yeah, 85% tomato meter, 88% popcorn. I believe tomato is critics, popcorn is audience.
What the heck?
So why didn't it just get a sequel? Why did we completely?
Mhm.
Probably because children fucking age. Ugh.
Or maybe this is the sequel, but with all different actors
And
because they hate us.
Different model on.
different actors, different model for boots, new characters being added, different Diego, same subplot going on, mind you.
It's not the City of Gold, it's Sol Dorado. It's totally different.
Dora's all right. Having spent most of her life exploring the jungle, nothing can prepare Dora for her most dangerous adventure yet. High school, accompanied by a ragtag group of teens and Boots the monkey, Dora embarks on a quest to save the parents while trying to solve the seemingly impossible mystery behind a lost Incan civilization. Okay, I guess it's technically not the same, but still. So this is saving her parents versus going to get a
Going to
wish.
high school.
I
Is this
remember
an
that now.
anime? High school?
What?
It
I'm
just-
sorry. I'm just too busy.
It just sounds like the plot to an anime because she's in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over the sound of my disappointment. I was just.
I guess the first Dora did really well. I just don't understand why this one is completely different.
Dora got canceled.
I guess
Or
Boots
the
got
actors
canceled.
got like older or something. I
they
don't
were
know.
grown adults to begin with.
I don't know, bro. I'm doing my best
They
to
were
play
in
both
high
sides.
school. Dora's
but-
got to face her second most challenging thing ever.
College.
As a virgin.
Oh man. Well, I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm very confused. It looked okay. Okay, let's watch this again.
The trailer looked. I don't want to watch this.
I don't either.
I was getting fatigued, like thinking about sitting there for like an hour and a half.
of his bull.
This movie that doesn't know if it wants to be for kids or an action adventure for adults. It's setting such an identity crisis.
Right.
Like
It doesn't know if it wants to be Indiana Jones or stay faithful to the original.
Like I will say, remembering what the first Dora one was,
Sorry, the pawn on the text. Oh god.
Huh?
She's got it. Stop them.
If you just go back and look at the words on what I presume are supposed to be ancient documents.
Today's the day we're gonna find Sol Dorado.
We found something.
Those are raiders. The last Inca
Like I can't pull out the name of that font. It looks like the default font.
But this is like
you're
a,
using just slightly eroded.
No, she's just reading off a book. It's like a textbook or some kind of history document.
Just
is it like an ancient text?
I don't
just
care.
like a textbook, my dude.
Okay, look at this.
Yeah, it's a font you see in books.
That is not a font you see in books. Okay, this is a deliberate font chosen to make it look older than it actually is, but it looks fucking brand new because it's brand new on a piece of brand new fucking paper.
That's the font.
I think you're reading too deep, Fluff.
It's
clearly.
That's the font the original Bible was printed in.
See,
that's the font
Easy,
Jesus.
yes.
That's the font Jesus used to print the original
that's
Bible.
Jesus' handwriting.
Oh yeah.
But no, like remembering what the other trailer of the first movie was, this doesn't even look.
Was that
fun
the baby version of
funny.
what's his face from fucking?
Why
I
is
feel like-
Diego like such a fucking
pushover?
yeah? Why is he such a goddamn cornball? What's going on?
Why is he here? He's here to be emotional support in the third act. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, no, this just looks less fun than the first one.
We were supposed to laugh at that.
Was the first one fun?
It looked more fun than this one, at least. I didn't watch it. Did you just say bruh?
Bruh.
I missed
Yeah.
that. Oh my gosh. Oh, she said the thing.
I don't feel bad because the map and the fucking backpack aren't alive. They're not
It's just seeing the map slowly floating.
right. Also, Swiper just being like a pack animal for the Raiders is nuts.
But you are an explorer, Dora.
That's her name.
You're right.
Dora the Explorer. Yeah, I know it's my fucking last name, Diego. Can you get the fuck out of this movie?
Let's find Soldado together. I'm Dora the Explorer. Vámonos.
Bruh.
Dora and the search for Soldado. Watch with your family.
Cheesy ass.
See,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is not. I don't know why I got this. This is definitely for like somebody's 5-year-old child to watch. Be like,
I don't
Is
even
it?
know if that's true because I don't think Dora has aired in the last at least decade and a half.
They rebooted her, remember?
Yeah, I don't know who
They did reboot
Yes.
Dora. That's right.
I had,
All right, it is for the 5-year-olds.
but I haven't seen a lick of it besides the.
but this
the
looks
Gen
like a
Z
Disney
stuff they've been
movie
posting.
version of like
It's
a Dora
trying to
movie.
be nostalgia bait, but it's not certain who it's trying to nostalgia.
So look up the first.
I think you're right.
The movie's trailer.
Both of them. It's trying to get the.
What if Dora met Indiana Jones met bad? The concept of not being good.
Just the concept of not being good.
The physical manifestation of bad.
So this is really the only thing I brought to the podcast today. Because I was like, what's going on? I saw the trailer and I was like, well, we should talk about this.
They should just. They don't have the budget to animate it, but they should just.
You know the jungle.
But they have the budget
It's
to make a
Nickelodeon
CGI
and
monkey.
Paramount. It's
But
Nickelodeon and
exploring is not
Paramount.
a
They
game.
have the budget.
And you don't
Right.
look before you leave.
Why is the Hulk in this movie?
I'm okay, Boots.
He really that really does not look like he would be okay, dog.
No.
An ancient city made of gold. Parapata. And your mother and I are gonna prove it.
And me.
I'm sorry, sweetie, you're not going.
What?
Being in the city.
I mean,
around
this
kids
feels-
your own
not
age, like
him.
Diego,
Why did I think that
might
was
help.
him?
So you're gonna get invited to some of these parties called raves.
There ain't no way.
Around and around it goes.
No way that happened.
Newer.
You're
Please.
so skinny and tall.
Better bases, bro. Jesus fuck.
Dora, this isn't the jungle. It's high school. It's life or death. Keep a low profile.
Just be yourself.
Is this the
Okay,
first
I guess
one?
I didn't see all of this. This is a new trailer or some shit.
No, this is the one we saw.
Okay, what is this?
I didn't see all this. The trailer I'm remembering isn't all this.
Yeah, no, this is the one.
From the jungle.
I feel like we watched this on this podcast.
Team up in groups.
The whole movie?
No, the trailer.
We watched a version of this trailer. I don't
Right.
think
I
I've
was like,
seen
I don't
everything.
remember all of this.
your parents.
I remember. I feel like I remember the backpack thing.
I remember the backpack thing. I remember
I
him pulling
don't
shit
remember
out.
this.
See, 3 mercenaries, armed.
Oh, look.
Dora brought a knife on the field trip, everybody.
Come with me if you want to live.
This actually looks kind of fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this looks better than whatever they're releasing now.
Y'all sure
at
about
least the
that?
things that they're showing so far like make sense. Where it's like she's going to high school, everybody's like, "Well, what a weirdo," and then like they go to like her world, and she's like, "This is what I fucking do, dog."
Right?
This feels like it's trying to be a movie made by Nickelodeon.
She's freaking awesome.
Hold on. We got to go back a couple seconds.
What are you talking about?
When she did the slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point is supposed to be that you do a slow-mo mid-slide, not just have her like slide,
make it out the end of
6
the top,
inches and just kind of stop, and then just kind of cut the camera because she no longer has any momentum.
I mentally clocked that, but it was so
awesome.
bad I didn't feel like saying anything about it.
I think we're safe.
No, yeah.
Not safe. Not safe. Not safe.
Dog, this is how Hollywood works. Anyways,
I don't know if I would call this movie more fun than.
But that's the thing. I don't remember this version of the trailer. I don't
want to watch it, but I do think this looks better than the other.
I don't want to watch it less. I don't want to watch.
No, I'll do it. We're here now.
I don't want to watch it less than the other one. I want to watch the other one less than this
That looks
one.
like it has some heart and personality to it. The other one looks like someone literally just threw Indiana Jones and Dora in a blender.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair.
Yeah.
And like tried to make it look like Indiana Jones.
It is like
cinematic.
At least this one's able to make some level of fun of like the main character. The other one is like, I don't know. Thanks for sharing, Fluff. We're gonna go on a quick break. And then we're gonna get into some Nintendo Switch 2 news and discussion and post-launch stuff. So be right back.
And then figure out what's going on with Newer's arms.
So, what is it? Last Thursday? What day was the 5th?
It was a Wednesday, I thought.
Nope.
No,
last
it was Thursday.
So last Thursday was the official launch of the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, that's right, because it's happened at midnight.
It happened at midnight. We, on Wednesday the 4th, GameStops, pre-select GameStops were having a like pre-release pre-order event. Some weird ass event where if you can go up to a GameStop and you could pre-order a console at starting 3 p.m. on the 4th. You had to have it paid for by 8 p.m. and pick it up at midnight, or otherwise it will forfeit your pre-order. But small price to pay, right? Yeah, as it turns out, shockingly easy to get a Switch 2 on launch day. Like, after the kerfuffle that was the pre-order ordeal way back when pre-orders first opened and how hard it'd been and how much everybody had been watching for pre-order deals on Nintendo, the Nintendo Switch. I rolled up at 3:00 on the day of the pre-order event and jumped in line and just had someone walk up and go like, "Do you already have a pre-order?" "No." "Here's your ticket." Sick.
Nice.
That's a guaranteed purchase right there, as long as you're there before 8.
Right. And then as I'm standing in line, I get the ticket. I messaged the Discord, and then I'm texting Fluff, was like, they got more, as it turns out. Fluff, in that moment, decides he goes, "Fuck it, I guess we'll do it."
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. And still, 15-20 minutes after I just got in line, he rolls up and he gets one too. So
and I didn't even stay because I was working.
He didn't even stay. He came back. Work came back at what, 5:36ish.
Yeah.
So he can come pay for his. Just as I was leaving after paying for mine, I decided to sit and wait in the line. But yeah, I had first rolled through there because I was heading off to do some other errands, and I was like, I'll stop through there at like 2 p.m. and see what the line's looking like. Get there, it's a decent sized line. It's a good line, like maybe 60, 70-ish people. So I look at it, I'm like, that line's at a size where either they're out or they have more than enough. Like, given the amount of people I see, they're either out and I'm already too late, or they're going to have way more than enough. I go off, do whatever the fuck I'm doing. Come back an hour later, get in line. I asked some folks, I'm like, hey, like the people at the front, I was like, how long have y'all been here? They were like, at least the dude I asked was like, I was like the second or third person in line. I've been here since 4 p.m. the day before. Mind you, it's 3 p.m. now, like when this is happening.
Like a 24-hour wait period.
These people there are people that have been in that line for 24 hours. And my happy ass rolled up day of the fucking event.
Got my ticket.
At 3 o'clock, got my ticket, paid for it, and bounced.
Oh my gosh.
There's something so crazy about it because of, like I said, how like just rat race the pre-order, like when all that's the online pre-orders went live, how crazy that was. But now that we're here, I wonder if we're seeing the effects of the anti-scalping measures. That's what I'm thinking is like, maybe the anti-scalping shit is just kind of working itself out. Although I will say, still haven't received an email from Nintendo about that email, that pre-order.
I didn't either.
Lottery bullshit, but it's a moot point now, so whatever. So it was like, yeah, this was shockingly easy. I nearly $600. My wallet's $600 lighter, but
that was good.
We knew that was gonna happen regardless. But
dang,
the one thing is I didn't get the Mario Kart bundle, but I'm glad I didn't. Turns out the only thing you got was a digital download code, and I wanted a physical copy of the game.
Yeah, and I didn't think about that either. So when you said that, I was like, oh, dang, that kind of takes the wind out of it, honestly.
Right.
But
so
I'm saying that, but I'm one of like the biggest digital downloaders out there. So like, I don't know. I've been kind of thinking about changing my ways a little bit, maybe.
No, I would say stick with digital download.
I mean, I think the way that, game companies are going right now, they're seemingly trying to push more digital. Not saying that's cheaper. A good thing or a bad thing, but like
cheaper for them. I mean,
that.
I have mixed feelings about it because digital goods, just in general, are not reliable. We don't have good systems for accountability when it comes to them.
When it comes to digital stuff, you're basically leasing what you have. You're never truly owning it.
Yeah, which I don't know if I care for.
Yeah, that's very, very scummy and icky feeling.
But you could buy a disc game that requires a server to run, and then that server gets shut down. Like it's there aren't great, but even then, like if you're purchasing it, like if you're buying into a server, that's a whole discussion we don't really need to get into.
Yeah, or you could do key cards where you buy the physical chip for a code that you need to download the game.
I get it, Nintendo. I get it, but man, y'all should have just left that one in the bank until you had to use it, and then explain it then. Man, but yeah, no. So Switch 2 launch day came and went. Literally night of, like I said, night of, early morning of. We got home at what? 2, 3 in the morning, something like that.
2 was
actually it was about 2ish, because I think we were not quite into the line, but we were pretty close at the back of the line.
We got there at midnight-ish. I think at 11:30.
Yeah, I think I messaged you. Yeah, I left at like 11.
You left at 11. I left at
rolled up at like 11:30.
I got there at about 11:30.
So we stood in line. There was a whole. They had like a DJ, some pizza, shit. But it was like the DJ was playing
some dubious quality.
Which one was this at?
This was the GameStop just north of us here.
Oh, okay.
But we get there and the DJ, it wasn't a bad DJ. He had a decent set, but it was really funny because you're playing this like video game nerd event and you're basically just doing like summer pop hits.
Oh,
interspersed with like some video game related music.
Oh, I wouldn't even say it's summer pop hits. It was the.
It was like Billboard. Like Billboard.
It wasn't even Billboard because it had no consistency to it. Whatever. 1 minute you're playing Killers, the next minute you're playing Screamo. Literally, I think they went from like a metal song to the Killers to a Zelda song
to like 3 different Queen songs. Actually, no, 2 Queen songs, but they played one of them twice.
Yeah.
They played Champions twice for some reason.
Like, it's not, they weren't bad, but they were bad. You know what I mean?
Like, it wasn't bad songs. It just was a bad set.
Yeah, like
that wasn't themed very well.
It wasn't themed. It wasn't consistent.
They didn't come prepared for the crowd they were playing for.
Right.
But also, was literally like if you took somebody like I listened to everything like meme where they play like the really weird Outlandish stuff. But if you took something like the average person, it's like, yeah, I listened to a little bit of everything.
If you took my Spotify playlist and just played it on shuffle,
that's what it would have sounded like.
That's literally what was happening. Like there was some screamo, and then there was dance music, and then there was like Bruno Mars and the Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga song. That's not a dance song at all, by the way. It's a ballad. Yeah, that song.
Ending, I wanna
all right, stop. You're gonna get us copyrighted.
But why would they play that?
You tell me. You tell me. I enjoyed singing along to it, but I don't know why
this was a good song.
Why this was played at a event in which everyone's supposed to be hyped.
But why would you play it at that event? Yeah.
Right? Like, it wasn't the time, but also, like, the pizza and beverages that were funded was, like, out of pocket for the store manager. Like, she just straight up just bought them out of her own pocket.
Oh, really? For all y'all?
Like, for the event, yeah.
We're hoping they're
we're hoping she's getting some kind of expense for this, but it's also a GameStop. So, we'll see. I say we'll see, like, I'll ever talk to her about it, but...
I mean, if they sold 60 consoles... You said there were about 60 people in line.
More than that. It was way more than that. Okay. But like
how much of that goes back?
I was going to say them selling 60 consoles, not her selling 60 consoles. There are bigwigs who need profit margins. Thank you.
Yeah, but she probably still sees some of that.
Also,
I guess she probably just gets paid hourly.
Yeah. She's not getting paid commission.
It's pretty true.
Well,
no.
I went into the Crunch Fitness
to
like check it out. There. I was very impressed by their facilities. I will never be going to that gym. They called me twice. They texted me and I put in stop immediately.
Did you give them your number?
Because I gave them like some information because I wanted to actually like walk around the facility, and so I had to sign a waiver.
You had to get on the thing. Yeah.
And then
so you can't walk on so they have the regular like tile floor, and then there's the black matting that starts like the actual gym floor where all the equipment is. And like when I went to go use the bathroom, they were like, yeah, you can go use the bathroom. You just cannot step on the black portion of the floor because that is against policy or whatever the fuck they said. So I didn't
touch the blacks.
Don't touch the blacks. Yeah, right. Unless you're white, then you can walk all over them.
Fair.
Wasn't going to prove it's true.
But okay, so I didn't realize they had you sign like a waiver or anything.
Yeah, well, they just said they sent a waiver. I put my information, and I thought that I had checked. Don't like give me information. Apparently I didn't, and they have literally called me twice. Like literally, like I look down and it's like I'm like, oh, this must be important. It's not a scam. It's Crunch Fitness.
Oh, sick.
I'm like, no.
And mind y'all, it's been less than a week. It's been 5 days?
It's been 5 days.
They must be trying to get their numbers up.
That Red Fair last weekend.
That's right, yeah.
And they called me.
Did you ever answer to see what they wanted? Like,
no, because I just let it go to voicemail. The voicemail was, hey, we noticed that you showed some interest in Crunch Fitness, and we want you to give us money.
Hey, you know a real fast way for me to stop being interested in your fucking service or product? Just don't harass me about it. Oh, that sucks. Luckily, you didn't have to sign up to go take a shit. So,
Yep.
But like it's interesting. But that was because the place we were at like has a Crunch Fitness pretty close by. And me and him both had like been seeing it. We were like, we'll take a look because
we're here.
I go to Planet Fitness. He goes to the Y. I was like, yeah, maybe it's close by. We'll take a look. Whatever. I like that it's orange. But I'm not gonna switch.
Yeah, fair.
Not switching anytime soon. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Switch launch came and went. I hopped on Mario Kart 8. I hopped on Mario Kart World pretty much immediately, and we're gonna get into basically our thoughts about the Switch 2, kind of our first impressions of it, the first impressions of, for me, Mario Kart World. For him, what is that thing even called? What is it called?
Nintendo Switch 2. World Tour? Welcome Tour.
Welcome Tour.
World or something like that.
He's been playing the Welcome Tour since we booted our Switches up.
I'm surprised you actually bought it.
Curiosity kills the cat.
Look, if I was going to be talking shit,
you wanted first-hand experience.
I wanted to know what I was talking shit about. I didn't want it to be mediated to me. I didn't want to be repeating other people's opinions. I wanted to be able to tell you genuinely just how extremely shit and not worth your money the Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour is. So,
and we'll get to that soon. Before we get into that, there were some reports of the silliest thing I have ever fucking heard in my goddamn life. And this is a twofold problem, mind you. This is a failure on Nintendo's part for how they package the Switch, and a failure on this particular GameStop store's part for making the dumbest decision you possibly could. So there were reports post-launch of a lot of people like getting home, and there was one specific GameStop in New York where, according to reports and according to employee testimony, it was so hot that night, the adhesive they were using because like when you're doing consoles and stuff, you have to make sure you have like proper serial numbers matched up to the proper SKUs and getting everybody their stuff correctly.
Otherwise, especially like if you buy like the
warranty protection plans and stuff like that, they go kind of wonky, whatever, right? So like, okay, fair. You got to keep those receipts with their proper consoles or have some way to do it. This particular store was at first, I guess they were taping receipts to the box, which is what most people would do. This is a smart thing to do. But it was apparently so hot the adhesive wasn't working very well, and it was kind of falling off, or it was so humid, one of the two. So their solution instead was to take a stapler and staple the receipt to the box, straight to the box of this $450 to $500 console people are buying. And maybe it's just me. I like to keep the boxes of my products. Like, I don't get rid of the boxes of my products, like especially like the console stuff.
A lot of collectors stuff like a pristine box.
So to hear that this GameStop was stapling something into the box is ridiculous in and of itself. But the first problem. The second part is, but it turns out the spot they were stapling into was directly into the Switch screen. Which is so people were opening up their Switches at 2, 3, 4, 1 o'clock in the morning, pulling out their fucking console with just two fucking snake bites right in the screen.
Bruh.
I would be fucking livid.
I would have been absolutely incensed.
You didn't like feel or hear that when you were stapling?
Shit would have gotten uncomfortable in this household.
And I was the only one here. I don't know. I desperately want to know what it was like in that moment for the employees. Now, granted, what I will say, some of them employees had been working 24 straight hours. Because some of them were working like the pre-order event stuff, and then working the midnight release, and we're turning around and working in the morning too, right?
Yeah, I could see myself doing that with a stapler.
Like, especially if you're like, you're clean, you're like crunch.
You've been working all day, you're tired.
Right.
The adhesive isn't sticking.
Most packaged valuable items are
usually
not
have more layers of protection
directly against the surface of the box that they're packaged in.
That is pretty shallow. Like,
it's really, so that's why I said it's a two-part problem. It's an issue on Nintendo's part and an issue on that particular GameStop's part, because that's two very not smart decisions compounding into a hilarious day one fuck up. So luckily, everyone who had an affected Switch got a replacement pretty much immediately. I guess they were pulling stock from like other GameStops close to that area, so they were able to get these people like their Switches swapped out and then sent off to Nintendo to get the screens replaced and shit like that. But it's such a ridiculous problem to run into day one.
Right.
Luckily, not a widespread problem or anything, but it was like, you gotta be shitting me, man.
Yeah, all the hype and joy leaving your body the moment you open the box and see that
and then
shit.
There's already the controversy of like the rising prices in consoles, the $80 like base price for Mario Kart World, the economy as a whole, like there's already so much controversy going on that the last thing you need is a reason to bum people out when they're supposed to be enjoying the thing they just bought.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
Yeah, it's
right.
It's dumb.
It's like
my one of my coworkers shared that, and then I saw some of the Twitter images, and those two little holes,
two little pinpricks. Which also, this screen is very big. What fucking stapler were they using?
It's absolutely vile. It's like
that is gigantic.
Motherfucker.
Just straight through the box. Just through the box.
Who the fuck got 4 of them? Or is that extra stuff?
I think that was other accessories.
Did they staple all of them? No.
Yeah, so this is someone Switch 2 and another person Switch 2 with the stuff that comes with it. Also, very glad I didn't buy a Pro Controller, even though I wasn't planning on doing so, because you can't just use your old Pro Controller with the new Switch.
Oh, you can.
You can use the old JoyCons with the new Switch.
Yeah, but you don't get the GL button.
Or the mouse.
Oh,
did you know about the GL button?
Or the chat button?
Probably not, because you didn't get the
What?
We'll get there, Fluff. We're almost there. Fluff is about to learn me a thing or two about the Switch because he's been going through the goddamn.
I haven't done all the quizzes yet because there are like a fucking million of them. But
Jesus, it is
I've done quite a few, dog.
We're gonna get there, but man, that thing is dense. That thing is way more dense than I thought it would be. But we'll talk about that when we get to that portion. Yeah, no, that was just a really silly.
Yeah, and then I saw the official GameStop X, Twitter, whatever account posted about it. And they said, we addressed a unique case of staples damaging Switch 2 screens, isolated to one store. Replacements have been offered. Staplers have been confiscated.
Don't confiscate their staplers.
Give them their staplers back. Oh, man, that is really fucking silly. I am curious how many people had this happen to them. It was a decent amount. This is so fucking ridiculous, but really funny. But like, man, I would hate to be that employee though.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that being me. I won't lie to you. I just like, fuck it, we're gonna staple it.
Right?
Yeah.
I just don't want to be the person who gets
sitting
called
there the next day when they're like, yeah, so there were staple holes in all of the Nintendo Switch 2s and just the dread washing. I can feel the
from
dread
this
in my
store
body.
specifically.
I can feel the dread in my body.
I just feel the color drain from my face. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
My job isn't worth that much to them.
Right. Oh man. We got a bit more side news stuff before we get into our Nintendo Switch review. And we're gonna jump over to a Nintendo competitor right quick.
Yeah, so this shit took me by complete surprise. So a while ago, I think I talked about it on here.
I know we talked about Crossworlds. I don't know if specifically
we did.
Yeah, so I got like the beta. I got the beta test thing or whatever.
I was pissed because I missed it and then realized it was for PS5 only, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, and I forgot about that too. But yeah, like it was fun. It was a fun game. I played it for like maybe an hour and a half or so. I forgot about it. And then I remembered like on the last day that it was opened. And so I was able to play it for like an hour and a half or so. And I had a good time. It was fun. It took me a little bit to get used to something that wasn't Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it seemed like it was fun. We weren't able to test the extreme gear, which sucked. But again, for what I played, the mechanics were fine. The worlds were kind of cool. The way that it like swapped in the middle of the race or whatever a few different times, that was kind of fun. But overall, I was like, it's probably one of the more fun racing, party games that I played that wasn't Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, this is cool. I like this. Maybe I'll think about getting it.
Yeah.
The other day, then I saw stuff start to surface. I saw a couple videos that surprised the shit out of me and kind of made me do a quadruple take.
Can I just say something very quickly?
Yeah.
Has the kerning on the Sega logo always been like this?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're about to say because I see it too.
You talk about the A being a part of the G?
Well, the S, every letter gets closer together till the A is part of the G. So the S is wider than the E is from the G.
Yep.
And then the A is going into the G. And I know that kerning can be variable depending on letters in order to make things feel more balanced, but in this particular instance, it is bugging the shit out of me.
Yeah. Anyways, the G into the A, I always knew was or at least I assumed was a very deliberate choice.
I never noticed that either until just now.
Yeah, the S and the E, I never noticed. We're getting closer, but
I was talking about the way that the line in the A, the top where it curves, the space between the line and the bottom, the spacing does not feel right to me.
Well, yeah, and the tangents coming off of the hoop and the A is incorrect, so you can see there's a slight bump on the
Yeah, I see it too. Yep.
Yeah. Anyways,
we're designers.
I was about to say that. I was about to say it in a much more derogatory way.
Oh, how are you going to say it?
Oh, we're fucking designers, y'all. In case y'all hadn't noticed.
Graphic design is my passion.
They're graphic designers.
So yeah, watch this.
Okay.
If you haven't seen anything on this, watch this.
Anyway.
You didn't even see that movie.
The Lion King?
Be prepared, be prepared.
Oh!
Good wink. Okay, yeah.
I was singing Lion King, be prepared.
Well, I haven't seen that movie.
So first you're like, okay, yeah, we saw this. You know,
yeah, of course.
Cool. Extreme Gear, yep.
Was that Extreme Gear against Park?
Yeah. That's what made the playtest thing so weird is that like from the beginning we were seeing like racers on Extreme Gear amongst the cars, but he didn't get it. There was no Extreme Gear in the playtest.
That was like 80% of the hype.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we don't get to beta test it. Like, what are you doing? Which got everybody worried because they're like, well, maybe it's not ready. But if it's not ready,
and we're this close to like
release,
like what's going on?
Is it bad?
Right.
But yeah, this is all stuff we're like, okay, cool. Huge roster and tracks. Yeah, okay, we're like, we know. Cool characters.
You can give me hard numbers.
Go across the Sonic universe. Yep.
Love characters.
Love it.
Pretty sick.
Cool.
Extreme Gear being extreme.
Yep. Sadly, we can't play it.
And beyond.
And then Hatsune Miku just
I'm sorry,
pops in. This is where this shit starts going off the goddamn rails. I forget his name. Ichiban Kasuga from the Yakuza Like a Dragon series.
Yep.
Fucking
Joker.
Which Joker makes sense because I'm fairly certain Persona is a Sega IP.
I mean, I guess, but
this truly is across worlds.
Right? I want to say Like a Dragon is as well.
Why call this Sonic?
Yeah. And that's where I'm like, they've had other titles where it's like Sega All-Stars Racing instead of like Sonic.
No, it was Sonic All-Stars Racing.
I guess, but there's no Sega in this. It's just Sonic Racing. It's like, okay, I get it.
But Smash Brothers Brawls is not called Mario Smash Brothers Brawl.
It really isn't.
Fucking Minecraft! Why fucking Minecraft?
Why is Minecraft here?
Why is Minecraft on Nintendo's gonna take Steve?
The flipping of the Ender Dragon.
Flipping through strings.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, it cut straight through them.
But it's like, that's Minecraft kind of though. So it's like, you can't be mad at it.
Yes, you can. It's still a developed game.
I guess.
I'm not mad at it at all, but
I'm not mad at Minecraft. I'm goofy.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. But like
for a kart racer, you're never gonna pay that kind of attention to detail, right?
He's not really gonna know.
And then look at these costumes.
But yeah, and that's
Werehog
from Sonic. That's from the Prime series, which is like, okay, cool. We expect that. Werehog Pack. That's really cool, actually. Like, that's
what
cool.
is this fucking for?
But then they have a season pass
with 5 more unlockable racers. That's actually kind of sick.
And it's like they're doing the Smash Bros.
They are doing the Smash Bros.
They're doing the Smash Bros with their racing game.
This looks more like Fortnite to me, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can see that too. Yeah.
At least in the way it's styled, I'm not sure the
like it's not. I would say it's not as much like Sega has a lot of IPs they could really be pulling from, and
so wait,
really
they're doing a season pass, so presumably it's going to cost money.
Yeah,
and they're charging $90 for this game.
They're not charging $90 for this game. They're charging $90 for the deluxe version of this game. This game, from what I'm understanding, will be $70 base.
And there's a video that I have that explains a little bit of that
after here.
But like that shit. Fuck. So this is what I watched first. That video is what I watched first. Like I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? And he talks about a couple other rumored, IPs and stuff too. But yeah, like if you turn on the audio,
I will say what gets me annoyed, and I did watch this video, is they're already starting the fucking comparisons between Sonic and Mario, and it all boils down to the $10 difference. It's literally like, all they care about is that it's fucking $20 more. There's not any extra fucking characters because Mario Kart has never had extra characters as DLC and has never allowed you to unlock other characters because the way games come out, the day one is it's just how they're always going to be. Like games don't have post updates or post anything like that. That's not how that works. We don't do that anymore. This is still the fucking 90s, isn't it? Yeah. Like the arguments that are going on are happening in such a way that makes me tune the fuck out from any of this shit.
I guess I'll be getting Sonic.
Yeah, the pricing argument thing is what.
God, this game looks awesome.
I also have thoughts on too, but
to choose from it. Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, I was like, huh?
Wait, Hatsune Miku? It's not just Sonic characters? Apparently not. They even got Ichiban Kasuga. This is legendary and. Joker from Persona 5? What? Wow. Didn't see that coming.
And he mentions a couple others.
What? And Steve from Minecraft? Oh my gosh! Sonic Racing Crossworlds is gonna cook Mario Kart World. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
There is no way that this game could top Mario Kart. And SpongeBob SquarePants has been leaked as a character. Right. And Avatar: The Last Airbender and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Why is this called Sonic?
We at Nintendo are happy to release Mario Kart World for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Right.
Care.
So I don't know how true
this is Mario
the SpongeBob
Sonic
and the
isn't
Teenage
in this
Mutant and the
game.
Airbender,
I
but
guess I'll be
like
getting Sonic Racing Cross.
Thanks for meeting me here, also.
I don't know.
We at Nintendo.
See, that's actually a really big turn off for me.
All the outside
characters, like I really don't find that to be super appealing. I'm sure it'll be fun to race as SpongeBob, but like, what is this game that we're just like smashing all these characters together? It's the same way that I feel pretty similarly about Fortnite. Outside of funny haha clips, I'm just like this. It feels I don't really care for it.
Like, what's the point?
That's also how I kind of feel after seeing all this. 'Cause before I was like, okay, cool, Sonic game,
right?
And then it's like, okay, Hatsune Miku, very interesting, very popular icon. I mean, sure, Yakuza, like you said, Sega.
Not Sega, Sega published. Either Sega owned or Sega published, one of the two.
Or Persona, one of the two, whichever.
Not Persona. I was wrong about Persona.
But like, I was like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But then when you talk about SpongeBob, it's like, then Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, and then Avatar, it's like, okay, those are just Nickelodeon, I guess, which maybe they have, some kind of partnership going on, but...
Probably.
Well, does Sega have rights to Nickelodeon? Who made the SpongeBob games back in the day? I'm curious.
I don't think it was Sega.
Yeah, I don't know.
I highly doubt it was Sega.
But then I'm thinking about
this
like
is pure shot in the dark. I was just wondering if that exists in contracts.
Well, I think what's going on is let's see here. Who published Purple Lamp? And I don't think they're published by Sega, doesn't look like.
Okay.
Yeah, published by THQ Nordic. So nothing really Sega immediate related.
Purple Lamp, one of my favorite long enduring studios.
They did make the SpongeBob games. Like those games are fucking popular. Not even gonna hate. I think what we're seeing here is the vacuum left by Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Smash Bros on the horizon that anybody knows about. That can say definitively. So right now there's currently a we gotta get our franchise, whatever the fuck crossover. Like, look how big, look how hype everybody got for Sora and Smash, and like all this shit in Smash. By the way, Minecraft happened in Smash first. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
I think we're just seeing the power vacuum and Sega capitalizing on that, which I don't hate Sega for. I don't have as negative of an opinion about them having the extra IPs and stuff in there, but it's also like the hype of that has kind of already been taken by Smash. Like, I'm gonna get Sonic Racing. I'm not against getting Sonic. Like, I'm probably gonna get it when it comes out.
What are you gonna play it on?
PC?
Yeah, I think it comes out on all platforms.
And so that was another argument people were making is Sonic Racing is going to be cross-platform, and you don't need to buy a Switch for it. Which, fair. That is fair. It's an easier decision to make if you are low on funds.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. But that's more of a matter of circumstance than merit or quality.
That's just market, what is it? Market size?
Pretty much, yeah. Market size, yeah. The Mario Kart is a Switch 2 exclusive. You have to buy a Switch. Like people do this weird thing of where they factor in the cost of the console to the game, and is like, hey, how much you pay for that PC or that PS5 or that Xbox you're going to be playing on this? So it's because they were going like, Mario Kart isn't worth $500. Fair, it's not. Is Sonic Racing worth $2,500 or $660 or however fucking much an Xbox is? I don't fucking know. Like, was it worth that, or are we just going to conveniently ignore that the buying of the console had to happen at some point? The same way you had to have bought a Switch 2 to get Mario Kart World.
Yeah. Well, I think they're just conflating launch titles with adding value to the console itself. But yeah, anyway, it's just not.
So it's like, I found this dude's video to be very pretentious, and I like his content. I've seen this dude's content a lot.
I actually think it's pretty funny.
This is Mario Kart.
Don't really care for this video, actually.
Yeah, the dude's really funny, but the way he did this video was so...
Yeah, it's a little weird. I mainly did it for the information that the video does give, which surprised me. And then I looked up more, which I found the actual trailer.
Now, granted, SpongeBob, I'll give them the Avatar and the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
I'm not factoring that into an argument, because we don't even know if that shit's confirmed yet. You couldn't even, like, it's so unconfirmed. You didn't even pull up like the leak.
Right.
You just pulled up screenshots of the shows. But that's small aside for me.
Right. So I don't know. Like, it's still interesting to me, and I just don't know if it's high on my list of things to get soon. But I am definitely intrigued by it, because I don't know. Is this going to be the big thing that they're trying to make it out to be?
Yeah. Because it's all marketing hype. It's not like it doesn't say anything about how the core experience in the game is going to be. They're not even showing us Extreme Gear yet, and they're blowing us up with all these character additions. Just doesn't give me confidence in the game. It makes it feel like they're trying to.
I would agree with that if he hadn't already done the pre-order. I know we haven't seen the Extreme Gear yet, but even without it, the base kart racer you said was actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I did enjoy it when I was playing it, for sure. Like, it's a pretty solid. What I played was a pretty solid party racing game. And I don't know, I'm more interested in figuring out what their, I guess, goal is. Because I don't know, it feels like they're trying to just copy Nintendo.
It feels like they're making this the next Smash.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe this works for people. For me, I'm just like, I don't know, I feel a little weird about it. It's a little cheesy to me. But the game felt pretty good when I played it. So they have that going for them. I wonder how the characters,
I will say,
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I guess it's difficult because we're talking franchises outside of Sega at this point, even though Nintendo did do that. Because with the other Sonic racing games, Racing Transformed, I think specifically, They have fucking Danica Patrick, who's just a real lady for the NASCAR crossover. As well as they did have some other IPs, but I think they were all under the Sega umbrella. So they were all outside of the Sonic. They were outside of the Sonic brand, but under the Sega umbrella.
Yeah.
Like I said, it is a neutral point to me. I have neither a positive nor negative. I would almost say I would actually lean more positive. I do like I liked it with Smash. I don't see why I wouldn't like it here.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see how they kind of try to meld the different IPs into the game, because that's what I really liked about what they did in Smash Bros. Is that, yeah, they had the characters from the different IPs and everything, but they made it feel like it belonged in Smash with the other characters somewhat. Not every character necessarily like felt like they were in that world, because like Minecraft Steve's just fucking Minecraft Steve. We were wondering what they were gonna do. They just kept it Minecraft Steve, but they made it work, right? Like I'm worried that like trying to get SpongeBob in there with Sonic, if they're making him a playable character, will just be interesting. I don't know. So I'm wondering if they're gonna put as much effort into making them feel like it works, that the same effort that Nintendo essentially put in with their characters.
That's fair. With
the DLC. And I don't know, because it feels like this is just, like Fluff said, to stir up the hype. And then once they release it,
it's going to be a little lackluster.
Yes.
And all of a sudden it's like, sick.
That's my worry. And that's what it gives to me. But again, I don't know.
It's possible to have a fun game and good marketing for the game. The extra characters, extra like skins on the central game isn't a central selling point for me personally.
Yeah,
fair.
Right?
Fair.
Yeah. Like I would buy Balatro because it looks really fucking fun, not because I can play Balatro with cards that look like Hyper Light Drifter. Right.
That's yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, they do desperately need to be showing off their more gameplay stuff. They need to get, at the very least, they need to be, I guess they did show off Extreme Gear, but they need an expo of just getting it in people's hands more than just the closed beta, and just letting, even if it's like influencers only at some special event, whatever the fuck, right? You need to get someone with like an hour of just playing the game. Everything included, a finished, shipped, ready model version of the game.
I'm trying to remember if I saw something about some YouTube video thumbnail caption talking about like I played the game like early something. I don't know. I feel like maybe they did do that. I just have not been following it.
If they did, they need to be blowing that up as part of their marketing scheme.
Right. I have not seen anything on
and
that.
That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Because if they did do something like that, they need to be marketing the fuck out of like, hey, the game's here. The game's good. It's in a stable state. It's ready to launch. Whatever the fuck, right? Yeah. But to me, I guess we'll just see.
I want to be optimistic because, again, what I played was pretty good. I just worry sometimes with some of these tactics that it's just like, here's all the cool stuff that you will see, and then it's when you get it, it's garbo.
I do want to point out how quickly people forget how much Sonic Team fucks up their games. Like, not even like made bad, just supported horribly.
Maybe that's like what my subconscious is doing to me.
What you're picking up, as well as like the people in the comments, especially in these particular comments, of like how this is gonna wash Mario and this is Sega doing what Nintendo don't. Like, motherfuckers, have y'all looked at the Sonic series as a whole in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
Sega and Sonic Team fuck these games up almost every time with bad business decisions.
Yeah.
Like,
I think one comment actually on the other video was hilarious, and it was like Sega could put Mario himself in this racing game,
and it wouldn't cook Mario,
and it still wouldn't cook Mario Kart.
Like, let's be real here, man. Also, stupid shit like this, at least it's 70 and not 80, is like, we are splitting hairs so fucking fine at this point.
You're just mad that Mario Kart is expensive and you want somebody else to hold up instead.
Right.
Whoa, Minecraft and Sonic Racing Crossworlds? This is so cool, man. That'll be $90. Sonic Racing Crossworlds Digital Deluxe Edition will cost $90 US. That's fucking terrible. Don't get me wrong.
So,
even though
he has a lot of different viewpoints, but this is just talking about the pricing.
Especially after there were so many character reveals, like Joker from Persona 5, Miku, and fucking Steve and Alex from Minecraft. But $90 for the Deluxe Edition is just too much, man. It's too damn much. But what about the base price? They're not forcing anybody to spend $90 on this game. Surely I can just pick up a copy for like $50. Oh. The standard edition for Sonic Racing Crossworlds costs $70 US, making it the highest priced Sonic game so far. Yes, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Sonic Frontiers, the latest 3D mainline Sonic release, was $60. Sonic Superstars. Whoa, Minecraft and Sonic Racing.
I think that's just a clip of the video.
Kind of cut off, but
yeah,
it's a real shitty spot to cut.
It is from a bigger video. But I mean, we fucking hashed this out multiple times when we first heard how much Mario Kart was going to be. Mm-hmm. What the fuck do y'all expect? And I'm going to give that same defense to the Sonic game here, right? What the fuck do y'all expect? Why are we so shocked that
games are costing more?
That games are costing more after not having costed more for like 30 fucking years.
Mm-hmm.
Why was this the frontier everyone just assumed would remain stagnant throughout all time, through perpetuity? But whatevs. And 90 for I'm curious what in the digital deluxe entails.
That was my question as well. And I saw a couple other things where it was like it comes with, the Persona with Joker with Miku, like
if it was like an Eternal Season Pass or something like that, like that'd be pretty sick.
Like that's what I was
came
gonna
with
say.
Free digital DLC forever. Like what is
because in the trailer it showed off that
you can only win if you get the deluxe version,
right? That the Minecraft you can only win. Oh God! Oh, whole new meaning to pay to win. So 3 days ahead of full release.
Are we able to go to that?
Maybe.
Oh, is it not letting you?
No, it's just telling me what advanced access is.
So in 3 days you can sign up for advanced access that will happen in September. Is that right? Is that what I'm reading correctly?
Yeah, you get it 3 days before launch day. Purchase the Sonic
receive free Sonic Edition. Prime and the season pass. See, that right there is the difference, right?
Yeah.
You get the season pass if you get the deluxe
6
version.
DLC packs, which includes guest characters, vehicles, tracks, emotes, and more. Yeah, for $90, that's actually a really good deal.
That's good.
That's a pretty fucking good deal.
That's good.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucking good, actually.
Saving you some cash money right there.
Right? Now, I don't know, how much was it to buy all the DLC characters for Mario Kart 8 and all the DLC shit?
Oh. I think
I bought it too, actually. I just don't remember how much it was.
I think it was like, what, like, was it like 15 per?
I don't think it was. It might have been 15 per.
I don't. It was a minute ago. DLC
$24.99.
Was that the whole thing?
8 more characters. Yeah, because I think the level updates were free.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was $60 plus 25. So what is that? $85 all in all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, $20 to get 6 sets of characters, and it's pretty on track.
And then what about Smash Bros? All the different DLC. Because it's honestly like they've kind of been doing this stuff already, more or less. Right. So like Smash.
To acquire all of the DLC for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, including all fighter pass and the individual challenger packs, it would have cost approximately $126.
Yeah.
This is based on individual cost of the fighter pass, volume 1, fighter pass, volume 2. And then you add that on top of...
Which I don't think I got the challenger packs.
I don't think I did either.
Steve.
So about 163 altogether. all the Mii costumes, all the fighters, every freaking thing, but I can't seem to find a tally of how much everything in total will cost. Someone told me around $150-ish. That can't be right? 163, that's insane for a single game. What are the chances that once all the DLCs released, they'll just bundle it all into one piece, like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Edition?
That sounds right. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. About 163 all told, which that's a fuck ton of stages, pieces of music, characters, art, alternate costumes.
Yeah. I happily paid that shit.
Right?
Happily.
It is a lot to drop at one time, but over the however fucking many years Smash will support it, that's not that bad.
But it's like when you think about it and you look back, we're talking about prices for games and like what all is included in those prices. Like Nintendo has kind of been doing it already, more or less.
Yeah.
So like to your point, a lot of these arguments feel really mute.
Because like, why are we pretending like this hasn't already happened before? Why are we acting like...
Right. Like it's like people will say that it's too much money, but then it's like, oh yeah, I got all the DLC for Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. And it's like, well, when you add all that up, what is it?
Right?
Man, people are perfectly rational actors when it comes to the economy. They understand exactly how much they're spending on stuff, and there are no manipulation tactics at all.
Fantastic point. Let's move on then. I will say they do have a minor point. Some things I've been seeing of people going, at least with Sega games, they'll go on sale eventually. And it's like, that's fair. That's a fair point, actually. It's like Nintendo is notorious for never putting their games on sale, but they're also famous for their games being fun the entire span of their console's life cycle.
Yeah.
So I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
The game never goes on sale, but it also never gets not fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what else to say other than like I played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe from the day I got a Switch 1 up to the day the Switch 2 came out. There are Sonic games that I have not touched. Literally, the last Sonic game we played, we touched once and then hadn't touched it since.
I have actually.
Have you? I think you talked about it.
Have you had fun touching Sonic?
Oh yeah, all the time.
All the time.
I did go back to Sonic, Superstars or whatever, the 3D, 2D side scroller game or whatever, and I have been playing it solo. It's way better solo, but it's still not great. It's still not great. The people, because I saw a lot of reviews and people talking about, oh yeah, it's good. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's great. It was fun, and I'm like, was it? Was it really? So I went back and tried it, and I'm in the middle of it, I think, right now. It's all right. It's all right. It's not great still, but, it's a game that they dropped. It's a thing.
Right.
It's got Sonic in it.
Yeah. It's another one of those disappointments where it's like, you could have done something cool here.
Like, to have been the main competitor of Mario, man, y'all really are dropping the fucking ball.
And that's why this feels almost, I don't want to be too hopeful here. And it's frustrating because it's like, I had fun playing it, but after seeing this, I have questions.
It's like, y'all, we're going in a good direction. I need y'all to keep going in that direction to make it a great direction.
And I still haven't tried the extreme gear. I'm still worried.
I do want to see what the extreme gear is like, because that's like, I don't want to say that's all I care about, but that's what I want the most.
If it's fun, I'm using that all the time.
Exactly. Right?
That's my racer. That's my car.
You know how desperately I want another Sonic Riders? Like,
another good one.
Fair enough. Because
we got another one.
We did get a third one, and we didn't need that third one. I do want another good Sonic Riders. Now that we're past the Kinect and PS camera craze, I think we can go back and I could be a little more hopeful for a new Sonic Riders. But yeah, like we need to see a little bit more. What I've seen looks good enough to entice me. I'm glad this is coming out later this year, so it's not like if I had to choose between Mario Kart 8 and this, I already made my choice, right? But I'm glad this is coming out later in the year because it makes it easier to pick up and justify the cost of picking that up.
Now I really wish that I took the quizzes on the Switch camera so I could whip out some really cool fun facts right here.
Man, Really dropping the ball there, Fluff.
Terrible.
We're getting close. We're almost there. We just have a few more things to go through. Actually, just one more thing to go through. And then we'll get into our bits.
This kind of leads into it, honestly.
This leads into it, which is why I left it here.
I saw this and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. So
I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
Right?
I'm cooked. I won't be able to play online. I'm done.
Yeah. So like I said, I've been playing Mario Kart 8 from night one, but my main play has been like exploring the map. I've done Grand Prix. I've done through all the Grand Prix. I've gotten to the Special Cup and all that. But I've been going into free roam a lot, getting all the character costumes unlocked, which is really just going to the food stands and figuring that out, as well as like kind of just roaming around in free roam. It's a lot of fun to just drive around the map. It's fun. I do wish there was more going on sometimes, but there's not a lot. Yeah. And empty in not the sense of like the world map is empty. Like there's stuff in the world going on, but for them to have been hyping up this free roam feature, I really do wish that there was more like the quest that you can do is pretty nice, but I still wish there was more. But yeah, so there's been other people. So that's the way I play. Is like I like to unlock everything. I like to get everything going, right?
The completionist.
Right? The completionist in me. Then there's people that focus on racing and learning how to break the fucking maps and what they can do. And the shit people have figured out how to do, the shortcuts, the grinding, how the wall riding stuff works and the boost systems work is actually insane.
This made me so sad.
Insane. That was like poetry, man.
What the fuck?
Mario Kart World
You're like, I'm
shortcuts are
sorry,
developing, and they are
He didn't hit
insane.
the course once.
Nope.
He hit the rail, he hits a tree. I'm sorry, he drops in the course here, hits a fucking magic ring, grabs the wall, hits another magic ring on
That
the
was
course.
like poetry, man.
Yeah.
Mario Kart World shortcuts are developing, and they are
like, I'm
insane.
sure there are even crazier combos.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
I could not bring myself to look them up because this made me sad. So I was like,
that was like
I won't
poetry,
be able to play
man.
online. There are going to be people doing backflips off ceilings and freaking boosting off of tiny little rocks.
They're gonna boost off you. They're gonna boost off you, dog.
Okay, like you say that, but that is a thing you can do. Like you say that as a joke, that is a thing you can do.
Apparently it is.
When you're gliding and you run into another person, you boost off of them. I think I'm fairly certain if you jump at the right time, you can get a hop off of another player and be able to do like a trick midair to get a boost when you land.
It should be the most insulting thing.
It's the most disrespectful Mario Kart, I think, to drop.
This shit's gonna actually be insane. I'm starting to get used to it and start learning a little bit of it. I'm nowhere close to this level at all. Not even anything. I've finally started like understanding where to use, like seeing the shortcuts mid stage, where the grind rails.
Like, how do you? It makes no sense. Make it make sense, dude.
Right? It starts to make a little more sense as you play more of it.
And some of this, I'm wondering, like, are they going to patch this after they start seeing all of this stuff? Is like, would they patch it, or would they be like, no, this is
these aren't glitches by any standard. These aren't.
Well, I'm talking.
This is the world working as intended.
Well, I guess I'm talking like flipping off of this ring, like
you're
that
supposed
specifically.
To do. No, that is how wall riding works.
And that's where I'm like, or would they just be like, nope, that's exactly
how it works.
We expected this to happen. I'm like, well, okay.
That's like saying, were they going to patch Tears of the Kingdom when they found out you can make giant fighting robots and giant spank machines and shit? Like, no, the world is working as intended.
And I'm like, I guess I'm just not playing online.
I think what we're going to see are Discord communities of like, hey, these are non-sweat Discord, like online races if you want to hop in on a lobby. Because Jesus Christ, ain't nobody trying to hop in with fucking speedrunners. But in fairness, speedrunners have also been doing shit like this in the other Mario Kart games.
Yeah, that's true.
And the online experience has still kind of always been balancing itself out.
Right.
These are people that their job is like essentially their job now is to sit and find new ways to break the game. Like this is not going to be the standard racing experience.
I guess
it's not even been out a week yet. No.
You're right.
That's another thing too. They're already doing this shit.
You're right.
Because this, like you were saying, this isn't even anything special yet. This is just rules as written, mechanics as intended.
We haven't found
just
the speed run strats yet.
Skillfully.
Yeah, we haven't found the speed run shit yet. I can't wait for when that pops in.
Right. And it's like you were saying how like they've already been doing this in like previous Mario Karts. It's like that's true, but the amount of things that the mechanics let you do in this one is like doubly
it's gonna
the
be
amount.
A whole lot more.
Which means they're gonna pull some shit. You're gonna rewind out of the world into infinity and then slingshot back with a millisecond.
I forgot about that rewind ability.
I can't wait to see what the rewind, what bullshit people are gonna get into with the rewind.
I forgot all about that. So I came over like a couple days after they got their Switches to try out Mario Kart and everything for like a couple hours. I used Ruben's and Blitz's console and played it a little bit. So that's how I got a little bit of experience with it. I didn't get my own Switch yet.
For the weekend. You should have sent me a message.
Oh, I guess I could have. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I was just. Was that a dab?
Yeah, he dabs.
Oh no!
He dabs.
Oh no, Donkey Kong! No, don't do that,
I'm
Donkey
just
Kong.
not asking a lot of questions about it. He dabs, and we don't know why he dabs, but he dabs a lot.
Donkey Kong.
Someone thought it was a fucking Hitler salute the first time they saw it.
Oh my gosh.
Donkey Kong don't.
But I just pulled this up because we're about to start talking a lot about. Actually, we're going to take a small break from Mario Kart. We'll get back to it. I'm gonna let you say your piece before I get into my stuff.
Talking to me.
Kent, because Kent was just saying something. We're gonna hop over to Welcome Tour.
Oh yeah. I was talking about. So with my experience, I played like the first two, I think, Cups Grand Prix, and then I jumped into the free roam mode. And I don't know. I was talking with Rueben, and we were watching some stuff on TV. So, you know, I was kind of mindlessly playing the game a little bit, and it's a lot of fun, y'all. It's a fun game. And
it's a Mario Kart. Like, what else are you gonna expect?
Right. You could do a lot of crazy shit, but it took me a while to figure out how to even jump on a rail. So like,
I've never had much fun playing Mario Kart.
So like,
that's because you're a heathen.
It's because I'm bad at the game.
Yeah,
let's be very specific here. It's because I suck at it and everybody kicks my ass, and I'm like, whoa.
Many of us have decades of playing Mario Kart experience.
Yeah.
Like it's like when I try to jump into shit like any fighting game or like a Monster Hunter is like. There are people that even if I jump in day one, my day one is different than a veteran's day one, because the veteran's day one has about 25 years of fighting game experience from previous entries going into it, right?
Even then, though, with what I was about to say with my experience, it's like they
still have mental models for shit you don't even know exists,
right? But there's still like a learning curve, to it, because it's like one thing. It's like, oh yeah, I played a lot of Mario Kart 8. But then jumping into this, where there's all these new mechanics, new tracks, and like 24 new characters, or racers rather, all different ways to like play. It changes. It's a big change, and it doesn't seem like it at first, but like the amount of things that you're able to do and maybe don't even know you can do yet is crazy. And it took me like an hour to fully understand, like, okay, this is how I hold the jump, and this is how I actually get onto this rail, and then this is how I wall ride. Like, there are a lot of different things you got to think about. And I don't know, like, for my first like hour and a half to 2 hours playing experience, it was kind of crazy, because I'm like, damn, like, I'm gonna have to play this for a little bit to actually get to like the same level of good as I was at like Mario Kart 8.
If I let you borrow my Switch, could you then like psychically transfer some of those understandings and abilities to me?
Yeah, I mean, hey,
let me try it. I'll try.
There's probably some AI out there.
Give
that,
it the old college.
The old college
try, right? Like, I have many thoughts because I've been playing Mario Kart 8, but we're gonna take a quick pause from that, and we're gonna jump over to the Welcome Tour. Because that's what you decided to get into from the kid.
I did.
I'm very curious.
I decided to play the welcome tour, guys.
He bit the bullet so you guys don't have to.
Yeah, I was like, so they decided to charge $10 for a tech demo. Why the fuck did they decide to charge $10 for
Why
a
is
tech
this thing
demo?
$10?
Why is this thing $10?
And that was your mindset going into it.
Yeah. I was like, I want to know why. I want to know, and I want to know if I'm wrong about this. I want to know if my gut reaction of like, this is a tech demo. Why isn't it free?
I already don't like the way
this is a weird way to choose a character.
It is an absolutely bizarre way to choose a character.
Such a
There's so
wild-
much like customizable and like variation between everything, but instead you just have to randomly scroll through a line, and then if you find somebody that you like, but there's like something different, and then you go over, it changes.
Wait, really?
It's not static. So like you'll go down a couple and you'll be like, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna go with that guy, and you knock back, and that person is gone.
They're just procedurally generating
Just
them as you go,
generated
and removing them as you go.
And so
I hate that so much.
Just let me create my character.
Just let me create my fucking character.
You had the dude.
You have the character creator. You're already making it.
So
you have me's.
Why are we using the me's?
That's a thing that you own.
Why are we not
Nintendo.
using the me's?
So yeah, we're already pissed as we're entering into this
We haven't
experience.
entered the experience and we're already mad.
It's like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I was like, okay, all right, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Suspend the disbelief.
so
Give them benefit of doubt.
You
Just a
start
little
to
bit.
go through the experience, and the experience has 3-4 prongs to it. I'm not sure if I'm counting correctly. We have our quizzes, we have our stamps, we have our games, and there's a little collectible thing going on the side.
Yeah.
There's a couple like subplot things, like as you complete, you interact with like other characters. They're like, oh, I'm the quiz guy. And like every time you complete a quiz, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so fucking smart. Did you also know this thing? You're almost smarter than me. That's crazy.
All right, that's a stroke to my ego I can get behind.
And there's like there's a like as you can gather badges, there's some kid that follows you and is like, oh no, you have more badges than me now. What? But overall,
just being harassed by some kid. The entire experience.
And then there are the stamps. So like you just saw them like walk up to that stick, right? And they why is the rumble? Sorry. And you press a stamp. So in order to go from section to section, you have to find everything, all of the stamps in that section, which is basically just like the features, like the joystick, the buttons. Sometimes it's as simple as like the Nintendo Switch logo where it's printed, right? Or the release buttons. And so they want you to have a very detailed view of like everything that's on the Switch and what all the features are. And so like you'll go through the whole joystick, and that they take you through every part of the Switch, right? They take you through everything that's outside, everything that's inside. When I say everything, like every like major features like rumble, speakers, they don't tell you like what the specific like circuits do, but like they get pretty detailed.
It's just a fucking guide on how to make your own Switch.
And I probably did about 70% of the available content from what I understand. I didn't play all of the games. I just didn't have time to, because I wasn't free all weekend to go through everything. But I did most of the quizzes. I stopped doing the quizzes around the camera, because I was like, I don't know anything about the camera. I'm not going to use the camera. I'm not going to do the quizzes for the camera. And I skipped those. And I tried to play as many of the games as I could, but I stopped doing them very consistently because I got real pissed. Because something about this thing is they have minigames everywhere. They have minigames on every different section, and you would go to a minigame, and sometimes those minigames would be related to like the section. Like on the screen, they had like a game where you're playing Finger Twister, right? Where you had, because one of the big features that you find out in one of the quizzes is they have 10 points of contact. They can detect basically up to 10 finger touches. On the screen, which is really cool. So they make a game out of it where you're playing Twister, and you gotta like get all of your fingers down to get the 3 badges and whatever.
Sorry, I'm just skipping through.
Where's it going with this? Oh, yeah. And so, like, that's themed around the screen.
Right.
Right. And in the JoyCon, when you first find out the JoyCon and they're like, okay, there's a mouse, you can move the mouse, then you do a little, like, shoot 'em up kind of game. I'm not very good at it, but you know, it's fine. You know, it's like a SCNG 100 project with, like, cool little things.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, it's a game. It demonstrates the fact that there's a mouse that exists. And then you go to the next section and you're like, okay, cool. What's in this section? What kind of games are you going to have related to this stuff? It's the mouse. And then you go to the next section. You're like, okay, what's kind of cool stuff are you going to have related to it? It's the mouse. And then you go to the next section for the next game. And you're like, what kind of, it's the mouse.
Hey, are you guys aware that there's a mouse functionality for the Joy-Cons now?
You guys know that there's a mouse functionality for the Joy-Con? Because, like, with a mouse, you can do really cool things.
Just in case y'all weren't aware, did you know there's a mouse function to the Joy-Cons now?
Like, you can, like, shoot targets. Like, did you know, like, with a mouse, you could drag a mouse across the screen really fast, like a mouse?
And did you know that your Joy-Con has a mouse in it?
It has a mouse in it?
It has a mouse in it.
A mouse?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here.
I just had a really cool idea. Imagine if the Nintendo Switch 2 had a mouse.
God, you're right. Do you know?
Are you kidding me?
With a mouse, you could do like first-person shooter, like with a mouse.
Yeah.
You would like mouse controls. The first-person shooter would be just like having a mouse.
You know, you can like drag around your Joy-Con, and honestly, if you put a optical sensor in it, you can make it feel just like a mouse.
You could trace through like a maze with a mouse, like you could with a mouse.
And you could click on things like a mouse.
What if you could do that with the Joy-Con?
No,
that would be insane.
It's a mouse,
but it's a mouse.
A mouse.
And, like, they're just almost every game in this thing is related to mouse functionality and how it works and how fucking excited they are that there's a mouse in this.
They're really excited about that mouse in the Joy-Con.
They're real pumped, dog.
And I will say, they do use it in a really seamless kind of way.
They do. Well, like honestly, the mouse is pretty cool.
Yeah,
the mouse is pretty cool.
If you flip that bitch over and just start using it as a mouse, it will immediately start being used as a mouse.
It felt nice.
It does feel nice.
But as much as it sounds like they're throwing it in your face in this game.
When I am sitting at 3 o'clock in the morning in my bed with my Switch held over my head like this, and I just want to do and go through the things and figure out what's cool about the Switch, and then
all right, pull your Joy-Cons off,
and then
push the kickstand out,
put the kickstand sit up, do the mouse, play a 5-second game, okay, and then we go back, okay, we're settling in again, and then oh no, we gotta go to the next game, and then we go up, and then if you accidentally click on one of the mouse interactive experiences. All right, they're done farting. That ended so abruptly.
No, they're still going. They're
still rumbling. But yeah,
sorry, there's cars with that really stupid exhaust bullshit going on outside our house right now.
So if you enter into one of the mouse experiences with the Joy-Cons attached, it will pop you automatically into like pop your mouse out, pop your things out, and like click. If you enter into one,
both of them.
Yes, you have to do both of them. You have to click both of them, so you can't like hold half of it with the thing.
Right, that's what I was like.
You have to pull both of them out. You have to click both of them. You have to indicate it, and then you only ever use this hand. Piss me off. And then if you accidentally click inside of it, you have to go through that whole process.
Oh, sick!
Before you can hit the minus button and exit.
Oh,
sick!
Which just makes them so delightful to exist around. I started avoiding them like the plague. And some of them actually look like pretty fun, like really interesting things to do, but I just didn't want to go through that level of bullshit. I didn't want to go through that bullshit. I think I got up to like 60 badges. And I think one of the games requires like 99. So I don't think I'm anywhere near the cap for what's available. But like you're seeing here, some of the quizzes are really interesting. Like you get to go through and see like the thought process behind how they do things, what technology's new, what technology's like the same old stuff, but like reformatted a little bit. There is one very specific thing that I, to my knowledge, cannot recall any quiz information about, because like they go through so much stuff. They talk about how they put tape under the stickers so that when the Joy-Cons are like shaking because of the rumble, you're not going to hear any rattle. They talk about the fact that there's a gap between this switch here, and this is both for leverage so that you don't accidentally turn this point into a fulcrum and rip the side of the switch off and bend shit, as well as the fact that this will isolate noise so that there's less vibration. So it serves multiple purposes. And it's like, well, that's really cool engineering stuff. That's awesome. There's so much detail about like the different functionalities in the switch, about like the screen, the resolution, OLD, what HDR means for the Switch, what the different processes that the thought that they put at the base, how the cooling works, how the communication between the Switch and the TV works, what the thought process was behind this, how the rubber pads on the little mouse clamp things are meant to like both not vibrate and rattle, how they're meant to glide across surfaces nicely, all really, really cool stuff. What was our main pain point with the Switch One? What'd you say? Especially after long-term use.
Oh, drift.
JoyCon drift.
Oh my gosh.
I did not see a single thing about
fixing
what they
new Joy-Cons from a robust performance, even if they're like talking around it. Like, I don't think I saw a single thing about the sticks in that entire presentation, which leaves me feeling, I don't know if it's like for legal reasons they didn't want to talk about it or acknowledge that Joy-Con drift ever existed, or if they just didn't want to like draw attention to it. But as I was sitting here, actually, I realized I didn't see a single fucking thing about the sticks.
Yeah.
Which
I think it's only if I had to guess, it's only because they fixed the problem during the Switch One. Like after like the first 3-4 years, any Joy-Con you bought at that point never experienced the Joy-Con drift issue.
Okay. I really hope that that's why. But it does feel real conspicuous.
It does feel weird to not even talk about it in like here's what we're doing with the Joy-Con. Even if you don't talk about the Joy-Con drift, talking about how these Joy-Cons are super secure against like dust. Because I think that's all it really was like dust and a weird issue with the contact pad on the old Joy-Cons.
The internal structure around the areas where the Joy-Cons fit in was just a blank hole.
Oh, they're avoiding the fuck out of that.
Like,
okay.
And you know that there's like some way that it connects and like some kind of stuff, and there probably is actually a hole in the microchip for like the like structure of like this to fit down in there, but there's just nothing. To the point where like we went to that quiz just earlier where we went right up to the Joy-Con, and it was a quiz right in front of the stick, and the quiz was about the rumble functionality. Like, it's kind of crazy. But I might go through and finish these quizzes because they're actually pretty interesting information, right? Like how the Joy-Con do slides easier, the way that the magnets are set up inside so that it clicks in nicely. They like have a little bit of motion so that they move. There's actually only 2 millimeters of like rubber on the inside here. It's extremely thin in order to make sure that that magnet has extra pulling force on the steel inside of the SR buttons.
I do hope it's incredibly strong, and I hope they really put these Joy-Cons like the connection through a stress test, because that's about to become a fidget. That's going to become a stem for everybody.
It is. I found myself sitting there the first night,
and that snap is so
satisfying as hell.
And then the fact that once it's on there, it's fucking on there.
It is on there. I did see a video on Reddit of someone actually taking their Switch and getting the force to rip it out. It is doing it very much on purpose, right? And it held up fine to it. Like a lot of people were worried about. You're not gonna be able to see it on the TV, but maybe I'll like throw a picture in later.
There was a quiz about it, about how people were worried about probably
the nubs in here. Yeah.
And how they specifically designed it with a little bit of motion, and how they designed it to be more robust and surrounded more than usual. There's a little bit of flex in there. And then there's a specific amount of like space and tolerance around things as they go in to ensure that that's not going to be a problem. Personally, I'm less worried about the Joy-Con coming in and bending it versus like dropping this on a rock.
Yeah.
And this turning into like a fucking like pizza roll.
Right.
Like,
yeah, that's my worry. That was my entire worry the entire time.
Because we talked about this. They don't really have a way for you to seal this off. Once you take the Joy-Cons off, we were wondering like, okay, we'll wait till like launch day to see.
Yeah, they'd have covers or something.
Really have? Yeah, there's nothing else in there.
I'm sure we could get some aftermarket things to just like
easily like like aftermarket is the easy choice, right? It's just kind of interesting to me that Nintendo didn't just include a cover. Like a cover or anything. Like they gave us the sliders that come with for the whole mouse function thing, even though you don't need it to do the mouse function thing. And
because it improves the experience.
Yeah, they don't acknowledge at all that there's just like this open side with this chip out.
Yeah, like you could have even charged $5 for them, Nintendo. My anxious ass would have bought them. Like, I'd buy it just so that I don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd do it.
We'll model something. We'll 3D print something. Put it
right. Like, I think we'll be able to 3D print something.
But yeah, and so overall, I would rate this experience a why the fuck isn't it free out of Nintendo does really cool engineering stuff. So
yeah.
I didn't even talk about the demos. They have some really interesting demos where they demo the technology as well. Like I was really high and didn't understand how to do the motorcycle one. This game.
I know they showed this one off in the what's it called?
Did you know that with a mouse you can golf? Like in the golf games that use a mouse?
That's right. This is a mouse game, isn't it?
Yep.
You see, the thing that I kind of hate about that is that they're kind of like saying, hey, remember Wii Sports and how that game was free when that came with golf? Like look what we're doing here. Like this is a golf game, just like then.
I said this really early. If there was a single thing in here that was equivalent to like any game in Wii Sports,
right?
Any game in like remember that little tank game? If they had a little tank game in here, I'd be like, hey, $10 for this game. It's got the little tank game in it. It's fun as hell. And granted, I didn't play every single game, but every single game I played was not something that it was very clearly tech demo game.
Yeah,
it was not like an experience. It was an interesting way to interact with the new features on the Nintendo 2. It was not an experience I plan to return to after putting down the welcome tour.
Right.
The only reason I would do anything else is like for completionist's sake. Right.
Thank God I didn't get this game.
No, it would be hell because
the compulsion in me to complete
the point. I don't know if you saw this.
It's like I know you didn't play it essentially Saturday, Sunday, and a good portion of Monday.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, that meant basically Thursday, Friday, yesterday, and today. I have seen you consistently playing this game.
Look at those percentages that they provide you. Unfun as hell. What is happening?
Jesus fuck!
They're using the mouse.
I don't know if that's mouse or just gyroscopes. It looks like gyroscopes.
Those dual mouse water scoop. You're scooping.
Those are those mouse function?
Yep, you're scooping with your mouse.
Sick.
That doesn't look very fun.
Yeah. Like
the stuff they show off is really cool. I would actually recommend this game if you're like have a Nintendo hyperfixation and you really love like fun facts and trivia about Nintendo.
If you're a product engineer or like the idea of product engineering.
I would recommend if you're a developer. If you're going to be developing for the Nintendo Switch, this game makes a lot of sense because you're going to get a very concrete breakdown of all the features. But
as a consumer, a layman,
this is
somebody with $10 to burn.
This is a piece of marketing.
Yeah.
This is a really extensive, dense, compact, feature-filled piece of marketing about the Nintendo Switch.
That they make you pay for.
That they made you pay for. And I would not recommend that anybody else purchase this game. And that's how I feel about it.
That's fair. Astro's Playroom was the much better version of this.
Yes, I was going to say something earlier about it and totally forgot, but oh my gosh, dude. I don't think anything's going to top that. Maybe besides Wii Sports.
Yeah.
I guess you can argue.
Yeah. Well, and like maybe they looked at Wii Sports and they were like, why didn't we charge money for Wii Sports? Because actually people really like Wii Sports. It was a good game. But this is not Wii Sports.
No.
I was going to say there is the reminder that Reggie had to fight to get Wii Sports packed in with Wii.
Right.
Like that was Reggie
really?
stepping in and going like, we need to just include this. We cannot charge for Wii Sports no matter how fucking good it is.
But it was the best decision that they made, right? Like Reggie won that fight.
He did win that fight.
And it was the best decision Nintendo could have made.
Yeah. Because we all know Doug Bowser's a coward. Current president of Nintendo of America.
I mean, Bowser's in charge now. You can't expect good things anymore.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm glad you got it. I might come steal it every once in a while and try it for myself.
Yeah, feel free.
Just to see another
like, mouse game.
Like.
Yep.
This is a mouse game.
I didn't even play this one.
That's fair. This looks like those fucking those mobile games.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The absolute schlock mobile games.
Mm-hmm. Well, they all have that feel. They have the feel of like somebody could have put this together in like not that much time in Unreal and then slapped it on the Nintendo Switch. And then they make you pay $10 for it.
Which
it's
is
like
probably what happened.
They're real proud about the Alien game at the beginning, where your little alien and spike balls are coming down. They're like, a member of our staff just like came up with this game, and they're like, and they have a devilish difficulty. The last one where you have like an alien in each hand, and you have to like swear. Actually, no, I don't know if that's what it is because I think you had to get 99 medals for the last game, and I don't think I actually got that. I think it's just the third one I was thinking of where you have two, and that was very challenging even by itself.
Fair.
Because of how selective focus functions. Anyways, it's just
fair enough. We're gonna take.
I didn't get this far. I don't know what this is.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of jumping in some other stuff. I won't spoil it for you. That's a $10 saved. I don't think anyone should really spend for this. If you're not an influencer or you're not like doing this for content, don't spend $10 on this. This is the most like not worth $10. Even for as dense as it is and as interesting as it can be, this is not worth $10. This should not
just
have been
watch
$10.
somebody play it if you're interested in the
just watch someone else play it. Do what you're currently doing right now, watching this.
Or get other games that take advantage of these features.
You're not missing anything. Right? There's no games in here that people are going to be talking about.
There's no achievements, so it ain't like that's ever going to be a thing.
The only thing you're going to be gaining for this real cool fun fact quizzes, which you can get by just watching this shit.
Exactly.
You can tell people about the GL button and how that separates.
What is the GL button?
It's literally on the inside of the Actually, I think I can grab it right now. One second. Is it?
That's yours, yeah.
This is mine.
That's yours. That's yours.
I'm grabbing yours.
No, that one you have is yours.
Oh, it is?
Yes, that's yours.
Well, what a relief. Probably don't have those.
Damn.
But like in the inside.
Oh, is it the programmable buttons?
Yeah, it's the inside of these. They're like programmable.
Yeah, I think it's the more fancier ones that get that. Yeah. These ones don't. These are just.
Oh, that's right. It's the ones that are rechargeable.
Yeah, these are just literally holding your JoyCons in your hand.
What does the GL button do?
You can program them to be other buttons.
Literally whatever you want.
Yeah, they showed it off in the Switch 2 Direct, I believe. But a lot of Pro controllers and across like all the mediums already have stuff like that, where there's like just buttons on the back that you can program to be like, if you want to put your B button on there or like one of your shoulder programs on there, you can program it to do those instead of the standard.
One more thing that I did realize, because like when you look at the engineering that went into this and like a thought and how they're portraying different things, it's very clear what the intended experience for like all of this stuff is. Like the fact that they really want you to use a mouse.
A mouse?
There's a mouse?
There's a mouse, dude. I remember when we were all wondering if this was going to come with a mouse mode, and I think I was like, nah.
I was on the same boat. I was like, that seems like that's a stretch. I don't even know.
It's just an animation of it sliding around. There's no
like
way.
What would even the point of a mouse be for this thing? And here we are.
Guys, there's a mouse.
Fucking egg on our faces, man.
And the developers never used it.
That's going to be the funniest part of all of this. Is there's going to be no games. There's going to be one wheelchair basketball game is going to be the only one that makes actual use.
Prime or not?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4. Prime 4, the wheelchair game. After that,
maybe some of the like Nintendo games, but probably nothing
there
from
might be,
third party.
we might see some like accessibility control stuff where you could like go into mouse mode for like, if you prefer that for like shoot 'em ups or something.
Which that would be nice, yeah.
Yeah. They did show Civ, I think, and a couple other things in mouse mode, but yeah.
I guess if you've got like mouse support in your game, like it's multi-platform.
I was gonna say, yeah, playing games that like were traditionally like PC mouse and keyboard would be nice to have like a mouse function of some sort to be able to use.
Which I think that's probably their biggest, like, look, we can now have computer games on our system, which...
Yeah. On anything, it will allow for like denser UI interactions as well. Like that's one of the big things I noticed playing Baldur's Gate 2.
I was going to say it creates a more unified controlling experience instead of having to have a specific dedicated control scheme for the Nintendo Switch.
Sorry, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation had to do some real convoluted stuff in order to get the UI to be functional and usable.
We're talking like a lot of radio menus and a lot of nested stuff.
Like nested radio menus, the way that you interacted between like fitting stuff in inventory spaces. I might be conflating that with another game. Like it was...
Yeah, you're saying like it was difficult to do certain things on the PlayStation versus like the
it
PC
was... I don't want to say difficult. Difficult isn't the right word because they got it to a point where like it wasn't super obtrusive. And once you learned it, you learned it.
Yeah.
You knew how to do it.
I will say that was a jarring thing that I discovered when I was trying to look up anything for Baldur's Gate. It was like a lot of it's just PC play.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this UI?
It is. You don't know what's going on all of a sudden because the UIs are so different.
Yeah. But I see what you're saying though, because there were quite a few things that I was like, okay, no, to do this, you got to go here. You got to go down a couple ways. You got to hit this button to get it all over in this chest. And then you got to press this button to get it back in your inventory to exclude these things from your It definitely had its annoying bits for
sure. Versus just
definitely be playing Baldur's Gate 3 on PC.
Honestly, it's probably the better experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. But so like there's probably some of that kind of stuff. But it's like, where was it going with this? Oh, they really want this to be used for more interactive cross like web experiences.
Oh yeah,
like they have a button, that C button at the bottom, like the built-in chat functionality.
Yep.
They have a their audio processor microchip has dedicated voice filtering processes, so that like so they have dedicated hardware for filtering out background noises.
Oh, they did show that off in the trailer.
Yeah,
actually, I remember that now.
Like the
which is really cool. Actually, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
like they talked about having like active like voice isolation, but they never like learning that it's a hardware, like not just some kind of software running natively.
Yeah,
or I guess it's software too, but
they have a microchip that's what it does. Like
that's all its whole job is. Like I think it's the same microchip. Well, I mean, like not the same model or anything, but it's probably the same thing that goes on in these. Because these have a microchip that does pretty decent background noise canceling. I learned because I've been like getting back into streaming. I've had my air conditioner running directly next to me with audio coming out of my TV, not through headphones or anything, out of my TV, and another fan going like 6 feet away from me. Can't hear any of it.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Pretty sick.
But yeah.
And so like, I also think that's probably one of the reasons they came up with the cameras. They want this to be used by people across time and space. But yeah, that's the last real point I had about it.
Fair enough.
I'll be interested. That more than the mouse shit, I think it'll be interesting and kind of cool.
Hey, did you know Switch 2 had a mouse feature?
Switch 2 has a mouse?
They have mice.
I forgot about
That's incredible. Do you guys remember when like mice had like a little ball on it and like rolling around? It was really silly. The Switch 2 is not like that. It has a camera and a specific lens built into the camera so that it can focus specifically on the thing.
That turns it into a mouse.
Movements in pixels.
It makes it a mouse.
Yeah. And actually, if you use your iPhone camera, you might be able to see some of the infrared light coming out because there's a light and the camera in order to make sure that it like reflects so you can see.
So my iPhone is a mouse?
Yes.
It could be
probably. essentially what mice do are just taking thousands upon thousands of pictures a second.
And then there's a second other thing in there, but I forget. There's a third other thing that is built in. Has
Probably
to do
the
with
mouse.
functionality.
It's probably a mouse. Man, they're really proud of that mouse. All right, we're going to take a hot break right quick, and then we're going to come back, jump back into Mario Kart World and my experiences with that. So, be right back.
Donkey Kong, more like Dabby Kong.
Danky Kang.
So much dabbing. So much goddamn dabbing. But yeah, so my last like 4 or 5 days have been a lot of Mario Kart. You already said as much when about a few minutes ago. Depending on how I edit this, it's a fun game. Like it's Mario Kart. It's more Mario Kart. It's as Mario Karty is not as Mario Karty. It's a Mario Kart game. It's fun. It's gorgeous. It's a lot of new stages, a lot of old returning kind of rework stages. Kind of sick.
Why?
I don't know. Fuck ton of characters. It's a lot of characters. I think it's more than 8, but so many of them are just NPCs. And as novel as that is, and as funny as that is to just be getting like a fuck ton of the NPCs in, I don't see myself like drawn to using any of them over the flagship characters, right? Damn, you flew right into that.
You fucked it up.
I've been seeing people like play the game and just choosing these random ass NPC characters as like drivers, and it throws me off every time. I'm like, oh, they're in there?
Yep.
You could be a snowman.
You could be a snowman. You can be a cow. You can be
a crab, and they're like, how does the crab's arms are just in the air?
Yeah, the whole time.
Fuck me, the crab. I want to be Hatsune Miku.
Right? You say that. Fucking, there's one of the skeleton fishes. There's like the dolphin, skeleton fish, and a few other things that just don't have arms or legs that are just sitting in the cart. And I do find it both hilarious and stupid. Wow, you lost the race. Good job. So yeah, it's a good game. Like there's nothing bad about the game. Free roam is a decent time. I wish there was a bit more going on in the world, like to really keep you engaged in doing the free roam. But I could also see like getting together with friends and just driving around the map and kind of just vibing out. It can be also kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
First thing first, I guess I'll get into. I don't think this game is as good as Mario Kart 8. I don't. As good as this game is, as fun as it is, as gorgeous as it is, for what it's doing, the whole free roam stuff is really cool. I'm sure I haven't had a chance to do anything. I haven't had a chance to do anything with Knockout Tour yet. I heard that's been pretty good. It's actually somebody in my chat the other day. He was like, it's actually really fucking brutal to the point of being kind of stressful sometimes. So I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun with that when I get into it. But as a kart racing game, and I'm going to judge it based on the merit of it being a kart racer, it doesn't feel as good as Mario Kart 8.
Do you know what specifically there is that doesn't feel as good, or just
it's some stuff.
Liquid glass. Sorry.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be stuff that I'm already like getting used to, but there are things like when you get hit with what do I want to go with? So I was kind of detailing this on Friday to Izzy and Kent of in a race, it seems like they've crunched the effectiveness range of items. So useful items aren't as useful as they used to be, and detrimental items aren't as detrimental as they used to be. So like your mushrooms don't give you as much of a speed boost as they used to. They still give you one that get you up to your max speed. But it doesn't feel like it's like in a battle between second and first place, that mushroom is not getting you in the first place sometimes, unless you're like on first place's ass. Whereas in like Mario Kart 8, if you use a mushroom in second place, you're going to first place unless they're like lapping you. right? At least that's how it always felt to me. And shells.
Well, do I have some news for you?
Right.
Well, you suck as much as I do.
Fair enough. And stuff like shells hitting you don't slow you down for nearly as long as it used to in Mario Kart 8. So when
but wouldn't that make it a more skill based?
Absolutely. And I think
that doesn't make it feel as good.
It's as I get more used to it, I think it becomes a little bit better. A little bit. I think I fully acknowledge that. I think a lot of this is just like it feels so much different.
Little bit of a learning curve
that it'll have to grow on me, and I have to just take the time for it to just grow on me.
We should do a check back in on it.
Honestly, we probably will at some point. Stuff like I really like all the stages. I haven't had a stage I did not enjoy to some degree at all. What else? Stuff like hitting obstacles like cars on the road, shit like that. They have a 2-hit system now. So the first time you get hit, you just kind of get knocked out of like your you don't get slowed down. Well, you get slowed down like a little bit, but you get like knocked out of your drift and shit like that. But you don't stop any forward momentum. And then if you get hit while in that state again, then it completely halts your momentum, which is kind of nice.
I'm talking about like obstacles. I'm confused.
So there's nothing in here, but like in old Mario Kart games and in some of the stages, you'll be going through and there'll be just straight up cars on the road.
Or like cows.
Or like the cows or the Masimos.
It is my weakness in Mario Kart. Just cars coming like the other way, like Toad Highway or whatever the fuck.
Toad's Turnpike.
I hate that.
That's like one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite tracks.
Fuck
I love
Toad
that track.
and his
I love
road,
that track so much because no one knows. So I don't know why I never had a problem with racing on that. It might be because of Nintendo 64 and how many hours I put into that Toad's Turnpike, but like I've never had a problem with Toad's Turnpike. I love that stage.
Fuck Toad and his road, bro.
That's fair.
I
Fuck
cannot
Toad and his road.
like I cannot for the life of me. Like
fuck Toad. And
it took me a minute. It took me a minute to figure it out and to not beeline for every single car coming my way.
Yeah.
But like
fuck you and your cars, man. You know how long it took me to learn how to drive straight into the other cars.
Exactly.
Wow,
but like,
bro.
It's kind of along the lines of like this game evened out the detriment and the getting ahead, where in all the previous Mario Karts, like if you hit one of those cars, your momentum's gone, your lead's gone, you're done. You're done. Good luck, you're done. But with this one, I remember hitting a car and it just like flips you sideways.
You just like fall on your side if you're on a bike.
But you keep
going.
And then you recover. Slowly sit back up. And I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I kind of see what you mean with the mushroom here. Like there's not as much of a boost as you would normally get.
Yeah.
But so like, I don't know.
I feel like the momentum is carrying more though.
It definitely is. And there's going to be a reason for that. And I will get into that in a second. Momentum definitely carries more. She is also a heavy character, and heavy characters keep their momentum better.
She's a heavy?
Or am I thinking of Rosalina? Actually, I don't know about Pauline. I think Pauline is, but I know Rosalina is.
I know Metal Rosalina is one of the heaviest.
Yeah, Metal Rosalina was one of the heaviest characters, but
all the curves,
right? But Rosalina has always been just part of the super heavy class, and I don't know why, but it might be a reference to the fact that she's like a star goddess.
No way, he missed all of them.
Boomerang has sucked in every Mario Kart.
It's true.
Like it rarely ever works out. But another thing, the coin system feels way more prevalent than it did in older games. So like if you didn't know, the reason you really want to make sure you're collecting coins, especially in like the first 2 laps, is because every coin you get is a slight speed boost. I do not know what the exact percentage is. I want to say it's like 20% if you get like a percent boost. So like if you have all 20 coins, it's like a 20% boost, but I do not quote me on that. I do not know. I have no way to back that up, but you do get a speed boost on that. And
the fact that it's 20 coins.
I feel like somebody once told me
that
that it was 10% per coin, but that can't be true.
No,
nah.
It might be 10% if you get all the coins, because I think in previous games it was only 10 coins. But yeah, like
well, yeah, that's a big difference. Is that
it is
this
a big
is
difference.
20 coins here, which surprised me.
So it actually might be that I'm not feeling it as much because it might be spreading it across more coins then. Because like I noticed like I'm not getting the same speed boost I got in Mario Kart 8 until I'm like 13 coins in. And at that point you start really feeling like it's like,
well, I could see why maybe they could have adjusted it, because I feel like in Mario Kart 8 there were times when it's like you need 10 coins to go fast. So I feel like maybe if they wanted to kind of even that out a little bit, they would make it so that you need more coins to be going fast. Mm-hmm. Because yeah, like if you don't get 10 coins in that first lap in Mario Kart 8 at least,
you're usually it's gonna be a hard time catching up.
Yeah.
So one thing, I thought that these were races when between the places.
You're thinking, so they are and they aren't. So there's two types of races you can do.
Mm-hmm.
There's Knockout Tour, which is the one where you're straight up racing from one map to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the regular Grand Prix.
Okay.
Now, what you're noticing is you're starting off on the previous map. And now they're about to, the first lap is going to be them racing to the next map.
This confused me too, though, so I don't blame you for being confused.
Yeah, it confused a lot of people.
The way that they kind of announced this and promoted it was like the moment you're done racing with that race, you just start driving to the next one.
Yeah,
and there's no like black screen or anything. You just start driving. That's what I thought was going on, and then when I saw a black screen and then it launched back up, and then I'm like, wait, we're still here. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and then it confused me too, so I don't blame you for
Knockout Tour.
So there's
the one
another race that doesn't have anything to do with the placing in terms of like your score, but in terms of your placing for the next race.
Yes. So Knockout Tour, as I understand it, because like I said, I haven't had a chance to really play Knockout Tour a lot yet. Just what I've seen from it. Knockout Tour, it's literally about you. It's a qualifier. It's all qualifier.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale style qualifier. You just don't want to be under the threshold.
Okay.
After each race, or after each
red
segment,
have a
checkpoint,
different trajectory.
A little bit. Their trajectory is a little interesting compared to
like swooping out.
Yeah, but they ultimately still work the same. Even beyond that, I have had a few instances of definitely aiming at a certain character and it just choosing to go after somebody else.
Did she just get a whole new outfit?
Yes.
Yep.
So when you eat those, so that's how you unlock costumes here, right? You go through these little Yoshi stands that are selling you food.
Mm-hmm.
And I both like this mechanic and hate how it's implemented sometimes, because there are different types of food you eat, and depending on the type of food you eat, it affects what costume you get. And not every character gets every kind of costume. So like Pauline here, that's literally her only alternate costume. She only gets one.
She only has one?
And me and Joe were joking about it in my chat of she only gets one because Mario had already invited her here without telling Peach. And Peach is too regal to throw a hissy fit, but she's not going to get to do a lot while she's here.
Peach is still being petty about it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Peach is being super petty about it. And that's our headcanon.
Damn, she only gets one.
She only gets one. Donkey Kong only gets one. They are literally the two characters. It shocked me that Donkey Kong only gets one.
He's got a whole ass game coming out.
Exactly, right?
Give him at least a couple.
You think he'd have more, but he doesn't. Mario,
he already has that whole ass game,
right?
Is this costume just the overalls?
No, it's we saw it earlier. It's the what was that race we were in?
Wow, I'm actually very disappointed.
It's the throbbing cock costume.
It's this costume right here.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing that now.
So he eats this and then he gets like, it is actually, I really don't like this costume. It's not a bad costume. It's just like, meh.
It's just dirt bike racing plates.
It's just dirt bike racing.
It kind of
literally called the all-terrain.
It kind of reminds me of his like Striker's armor.
Which maybe that's what it's based on. And because I have no Strikers experience, like it's just not hitting me the way it will probably hit some other people.
Well, that is typically an indication of quality. If you need nostalgia in order to enjoy it, then
right.
Like, but even then, though, the fact that they don't give him his overalls from the game he's going to be featuring and starring in a month,
right,
is very sad.
It's
to me.
It's a very interesting choice.
It's a head scratcher.
Part of me wonders if there's going to be more DLC costumes later. But there's nothing, no supportive evidence.
So you were saying,
other than it just wouldn't make sense for them not to.
Earlier, that to unlock some characters, you have to be in a specific costume. Is that
no, not in a specific costume? You have to be on a specific course. I don't remember exactly where we were seeing it at, but like, so say the Pianta Spike, the little turtle-looking thing that spits out spike balls. I think there's 5 NPCs where you have to. So this is where it gets a little bit weird because
it was at the very beginning, I think, towards the beginning on a desert track,
right,
with Donkey Kong.
It gets a little bit weird here because as it was being described by another YouTuber, you have to, the way he was making it sound was that a NPC in the race has to get the item, like you as the racer can't get it and force it to happen. But I don't know how that all works, but the part I do know is you need to be on a specific so let's take a Pianta, right? It's a fictional character from the Mario Sunshine series, right? Yep. You have to be on a very specific course. I couldn't tell you what the course name was, and you have to get that Kamek item to appear and to activate. And when it activates, it's going to turn everybody on the course into a Pianta. And if you don't have it unlocked already, that's when you'll get it unlocked.
Oh.
And that's when he'll be unlockable as a racer.
And NPCs can do this?
And apparently NPCs, if Austin John is to be believed, NPCs are the ones who have to do it. Ooh. You cannot do it as the racer. But that doesn't make a lot of sense.
I don't really believe that.
Yeah, I had that exact same feeling when I was watching the video. I was like, I don't know if I believe that because that doesn't make a lot of sense. I would
experience that myself in order to trust it.
Yeah, I would have to look into the research he was doing and the stuff he was hearing and why he said that. It was very much like he wasn't super certain, and it's kind of like what he was hearing about it, because he's more or less like he does his own research and he also takes like research that people have been like posting on Reddit and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And presenting it to the world.
I am not seeing a lot of wall riding and grinding on these.
That I noticed too, and I wish there was a bit more. They were showing off a bit more of that. Is that just
like a bit? Is that down to the skill of the player here?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you now, when I went through the Grand Prix the first time, there was not a lot of wall riding and grinding happening.
Like I mentioned when I was talking about it, you gotta think about it, and you have to hit buttons at a certain time to grind and get up on a rail and then to wall ride. Like it's not like you go up to a wall and you're just riding it.
You're just riding it. No, you have to jump into it correctly
at a certain time. You gotta hold it.
If you know the track well enough, you can like kind of get into that, and you can get to a pretty decent flow state, but you have to learn it first.
Yeah,
like with Hades or any other like style slasher, like you're not going to be doing the super sick like comboing from enemy to enemy kind of shit on your first playthrough. That's just not.
I don't think I ever really got to that point,
right?
Sorry,
but like there's like the super cool stuff, and like if you play Devil May Cry, like the juggling enemies into comboing into a different enemy and killing the enemy, like you're just not doing that stuff in the beginning, and that's kind of what you're getting here.
Well, I just didn't realize there'd be that much of a skill cap on something that they pitched as what looked like a pretty basic mechanic.
Right. I wouldn't call it a skill cap. I wouldn't necessarily call it a skill cap. It's just one of those things of if you're coming from previous Mario Karts, you're not used to doing stuff like that, and it's not the first thing you think of doing with Grand Prix. And there's
learning curve,
right?
Yeah,
it's a learning curve. And if you do, I would say if you do free roam first and you start doing a lot of the world like missions you can do, that's where they are like teaching you and getting you to use that mechanic as much as possible.
And so if you just jump straight into Grand Prix,
jump straight into Grand Prix, you have no real reason to understand how to do it or when to use it. But once you learn it and you start using it a lot more, I won't say it's second nature for me just yet, but it's starting to hit the point of like, I'm finding those grind points and those jump points and those like all that kind of stuff a lot more.
Have you used the rewind feature at all?
Not once in a Grand Prix, because I happened to start thinking about it. And there was a little bit of testing I wanted to do with it. if you just tap the rewind button, which is the down button on the D-pad, the left Joy-Con D-pad, if you tap it, I think it's a preset 5 seconds you'll rewind. If you hold it, so it's a minimum of 5 seconds. It could be
you can't use it to just like
seconds.
quickly dodge or like hold your momentum and then continue.
No, we were talking about that when we were first watching the trailer of like if you could just dodge out of the way. Nope. Once you press it, you are pretty dedicated to a lengthy, for a racing game, a lengthy pullback. Now there are moments where I was literally far enough ahead where I could just do it and get away with it. But it's not something you're going to do a lot, especially in like online lobbies, if you can even use it.
I was going to say, can you?
Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea if you use it in online lobbies. But you can also hold down the button and go further. So it's just a minimum of, I don't know if it's 3 or 5 seconds now that I think about it. I wanted to say it was 5, but it could be 3 seconds too. But you have that minimum, but you can go further than that. I don't know if there's a maximum. I have not tried that yet. What else we got? There's a lot of stages that have more than 3 laps now.
I was just looking at this. Yeah,
there's quite a few stages where they're like so this stage is so short and just such a simple loop. They just made it 5 laps,
which is a pretty tight little stage too.
It's a nice little tight little like loop.
Yeah, which I don't hate that.
Right?
I think it's nice to have variety in there, especially with a nice little flip at the end.
Oh, you'd be doing that job.
He got the feather, whatever it's called.
But with like the whole feature of you going from, driving from different track to track.
It's nice to have, if you're going to take up one lap dedicated to moving from one track to another, it's nice to have more laps.
Right.
To race through. Like there's other stages. So there's like this Donkey Kong inspired stage. And when I say Donkey Kong, I mean like the original arcade game Donkey Kong, where like it's a point A to point B, but it's 8 checkpoints, right? Stuff like that.
This is a whole different track. Okay.
Yeah, so you start off on the thing and then you move. So when I was streaming this the other day, I said something and I was like, I'm actually not certain if you're rolling through the actual free roam area or if there is a specialized version of the maps for you to go from one race to another. Because I feel like there was more space in between some of these. But I think this is the actual free roam map. I think you're actually racing on the free roam map. I have not had a chance to go into free roam and check it myself personally. But the more I'm looking at it, and once I was like back into racing on it again, I was like, no, I think this is actually the free roam road. I'm just so used to going off road that I don't know how some of these roads connect. We're speaking of, I didn't
even know you could freaking swap.
What do you mean swap?
He flipped, which active power.
I'm sorry, did he?
I'm pretty sure if you go back.
No, that's how Boo works. So Boo is a 2-stage item. You use it once, and what it does is it will go to a racer in front of you and steal their item.
Okay.
That's why it went back and was blinking, because the second thing it does is brings their item back to you. As well as gives you invincibility for a few moments.
Okay.
That's what was going on. Because otherwise, I'm going to be really pissed if there's a way to swap items and I just don't know about it.
Did Luigi is he Italian or a prisoner? Or French,
he is a gondola operator.
Yep, French.
This is a Italian outfit.
He said gondola. I said, yep, French.
I'm sure they have gondolas too.
But no, swapping items, I don't think has been a thing since Double Dash.
It's a thing I've always wanted it to be, because man, there's some things I want to be able to keep.
In Double Dash, it was a thing. I hoped that they would have brought
That's
it
right,
back.
because when you swapped your character, they were the ones holding the item.
That's looking so cool.
Which I still think Double Dash is one of the best Mario Karts, if not.
Which we're getting that for the GameCube, right? The GameCube.
I don't know. I think it was, I don't know if we speculated it because it was like, oh, GameCube, we must be getting Double Dash, right? I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Prosefia Gaming, as we're taking your footage to do this. So like I mentioned, free roam, really sick to be inside of. Like you get, like this is, like you're just straight up on the course, but with all routes open to you. so you can go all over the place as much as you like. One of the big secrets they have are those secret panels you can hit, which this was something that was really lackluster to me. Is other than collecting, I
don't think it's on there. Sorry,
I figured. Other than collecting coins to unlock more vehicles, the only thing doing stuff like the challenges in the open world and these panels, the only thing you get are these stickers you can add on to the windshield of your cart.
Oh,
that's it.
So there's no like skin, interesting character,
nope,
story,
nope.
It just a
chance to hide vehicle upgrades behind these collectibles, gone. A chance to have some costumes behind finding some of these secret panels and these things, gone. A chance to even like win coins, to just get more coins as you go from the challenges. Not there. You just get windshield stickers, and you can't even use more than one. You can only use one at a time.
What?
Yeah, it's not. It is probably the biggest letdown of this game for me. All right, so this is one of the challenges.
The customization options.
So it's a mini collectible thing.
Yeah, it's a collectathon with not a lot of payoff other than just, it's like,
it's a shitty collectathon.
It's a very shitty collectathon. Like, they very much want you to explore for exploration's sake, but it's like, well, if we're gonna do this, I would like a decent.
Where are my goddamn Korok?
Right? Where's my Korok seeds? Which is the problem. So you see, this is one of those challenges, right? This is teaching you using ramps and getting air and shit like that, right?
Okay. So it's worth those for like the skill introductions, but not necessarily for the.
Yeah, there's like no good reward for it. So you just mentioned cart customization. So in MK8, you were able to choose a body, wheels, and a glider. And glider didn't really have much of a different stat. But your body and your wheels had two different stats, and you can mix and match them.
That was pretty significant.
It was very significant. It was very nice, because then also your characters had stats, even though they were kind of hidden. And this game, they're back to pre-made carts, so there's no swapping wheels and shit on your cart at all. And there's no swapping glider. You just get whatever cart you unlock, you get. And that's how it's been for most Marios. And I have to admit, it's only been not that way for one game, but that game's been so fucking
popular, influential.
It was influential that it's like, it's crazy that we reverted this. I don't understand why we reverted back to this. So it's annoying and very important to have to go through and collect up until you start getting like the carts and the bikes that you really want. Like, I'm still a good ways away. I think you start with 10 vehicles with 30 more to upgrade. So you need about, and it's 100. You have to get 100 coins per upgrade. So you need about 3,000 coins to get all of the vehicles.
I'm just noticing this, but like the gaps in between the wood
way too big,
are bigger than Mario's cart. He should be falling through those gaps,
right?
Sorry, I just...
No, you're fine. You're fine.
It's just funny to me.
Right, it is. It's one of those wackyisms.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this is one of my favorite shortcuts, is riding these rails through this. If you play on this stage, you can nearly ride that rail for like a good 4/5 of this course. I think it stops right here. If you get on right there, you can grind from this point back around to just in front of the finish line. It's really fun. Which, by the way, like the grinding and the wall run system, once you get used to them, really fun. Like, they feel really nice.
So you can just practice and examine and like go through these courses to shit.
Yes.
Okay.
And
it's gonna get bad, man.
It's gonna get real bad, but these games get broken to fucking shit very quickly, no matter what, anyway. I don't know if there's really much else I want to say about Mario Kart right now. I'm sure I'll probably have even more thoughts as I get more into it. But just off my initial, if Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was like a 9.5 to 10, I would give Mario Kart World a solid like 8.5. It's really good. It is not a bad game by any standard, but it's not as good as MK8, in my opinion, personally, right now. Because The majority of the fun I have with this game is in its free roam. Or I don't want to say it that way. The majority of what it's doing better than MK8 is the fact that it has a free roam. But I haven't even seen this one yet. The racing experience of MK8 is still so kind of ingrained in me that I need to still continue getting used to this to see how I feel about it more in the future.
Do you think that like, well, I guess you might have answered it just then, but do you think like this would, and we talked about it on Friday.
Would they sell
like,
the Switch 2?
Well, like your thoughts on like in the future that this catching up to being better than MK8. Because I think
it's very possible. I think
one of the biggest like debates, or at least reasons why people are saying it's worth it, it's not worth it, because it's like the future of this
is 24 tracks is a good starting number. I would very much want to know that we're going to get more tracks. Like it's a good starting number, but we can definitely do with some more tracks. Like it's not that many. I think it's just going to be that kind of thing. I'm just going to have to get once I'm used to the mechanics and they're what I'm expecting when I start racing. I think that's probably going to make the most difference. And especially as I get used to the wall, like the grinding is easy. Wall riding is where you're really going to feel the learning curve.
Yeah.
Because figuring out how to do wall riding properly and in what spots to really do it in and how long you can wall ride for before you have to jump off. Like that's where the real like skill difference is going to come in.
Like you're going so fast already and you have to make a conscious decision that you're going to wall ride.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it here. So you have to push the button.
Exactly. There is a mirror mode. I don't know if you ran into any of that discourse or discussion
no, I didn't
yet.
know.
Everybody was wondering because they didn't show off anything about a mirror mode.
What is mirror mode?
Literally mirror the image. And the unlock for that is both what you expect with some extra wacky bullshit and actually a really cool way to enter the mirror mode world, in my opinion, but I won't spoil it
so
for
it
you.
just flips it? I'm confused.
Yeah, in Mario Kart 8, literally the course layout was flipped. It literally mirrored it's like if you did a -1 scale on everything. And that's been a staple to the Mario Kart series since what, 64?
Ooh, I don't even know.
Did they have a mirror? I want to say they had a mirror mode on 64. Like I think that's been a staple for a long time.
Yeah.
Why do we care about this?
Some people do, some people don't. It's a thing that's been a part for a very long time. But people have been wondering if that was even going to be a thing in this game because there was no one knew how. And so it had its own little like playground secrets stage of everybody going like, oh, this is how you unlock it. This is how you unlock it. And then now we have a confirmation on how to unlock it. And it's a pretty decent method. I think
Interesting.
So it's like a little Easter egg hunt, basically.
Essentially. More or less.
Okay, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, so okay, wait, back up a little bit so you could see how wall riding works.
Oh, yeah.
So like he
uses golden mushroom.
He was charging up this jump, then he jumps up
onto the wall, and then jumping off the wall gives you a boost.
So that was speed.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then if you do that too long, would you like lose speed?
Eventually, yes, you will fall off. I won't say you lose speed, but you will just kind of fall off the wall if you stay on there for too long. Okay. But you get a decent amount of time to be on a wall before you fall off of it. Not really much more to say other than that. I'm still exploring the free roam area on stream at Elite 4 Blitz, twitch.tv/Elite4_Blitz. Still kind of going live when I can, but slowly getting the schedule figured out. Mostly going to be morning/early afternoon streams with some late night stuff. But probably I'm debating if I want to do 5 days a week or every other day. That's what I still got to get figured out. Because I have to figure out I have to be mindful of my other commitments and not like burning myself out, as well as needing to have time to video edit stuff. So, but catch me on there whenever you can. I'll probably be going live again tomorrow morning, maybe early afternoon. at some point with a lot more Mario Kart. But that's my thoughts for it on right now. Good game. It's
be interesting to see where that Nintendo takes it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they continue supporting this game and give us some DLC and some stuff to go along with it. As it stands right now, just the fact that it is a flagship, and there's no other game for the Switch 2, I don't think it's. But there's so many things to consider. I don't think this is worth getting a Switch 2 as soon as possible. Even for as good of a game as it is,
other exclusives for Switch 2.
Like you would want to wait if playing Mario Kart online and being on the bleeding edge of doing that online with other people is not your jam. Do not feel like you have to get this game super soon.
Like it's Mario Kart is one of the main things that my wife and I play when we turn on the Switch, Mario Kart 8 specifically. But it's the reason of this is like the one and only big name game out for the Switch right now. It's that main reason why I didn't jump on this immediately.
Right.
There are a lot more PlayStation games that I'm looking forward to playing more currently than Mario Kart. And then even the Donkey Kong game that seems to be coming out soon in a month.
Mm-hmm.
But that could change, towards the end of this month when the Kirby Air Ride drops and we maybe get some announcements of other games.
Which I'll be trying to be on top of that when it comes out.
So,
matter of fact, I might stream Kirby Air Rides for GameCube.
Oh, well, is it?
Because I never played the original Kirby Air Ride.
Is that in the GameCube pack?
No.
Oh.
Is it? It feels like it's time for Animal Crossing to me.
Oh wait, do you have your GameCube?
Yeah,
I forget about that.
Sorry, say that again, Fluff.
Feels like it's time for new Animal Crossing to me, but
sorry, say that one more time.
It feels like it's time for new Animal Crossing to me.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did announce something next year.
It might, because Animal Crossing dropped right as COVID was starting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's only like 5 years. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was the only one I have any experience with. I never played Animal Crossing up till that point.
Or they drop another DLC for the current Animal Crossing, maybe, or like a Switch 2
DLC
version.
for Animal Crossing?
They did.
Huh.
But I don't think it was DLC. I think it was just a free update.
Oh, okay.
Like they announced it. I don't think you had to pay anything for it. It was just like, yeah, we got new shit and we're making it free.
Huh. I did not know that. I think my island is probably overrun with weeds right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's really overrun with weeds. People are like,
everyone's angry.
I see you forever.
Right. But yeah. So Mario Kart, really good game. Probably not super worth buying a Switch 2 right now for it. Unless you're really, really into Mario Kart. But I'll probably have more to talk about on this later. So that's going to do it for us tonight.
I'm excited to play Celeste without JoyCon drift.
You could have just borrowed my Joy-Cons, man.
No.
You only have a mouse in them?
Part of the cultural moment.
Oh, man. We should get a mouse. What if you could play Celeste with a mouse?
Hey, Kenton, I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
For only $1,400, you could buy a Switch 2.
$1,400.
Yeah, you like scalping shit, right?
Yeah.
Or buying shit from scalpers.
Yeah. Ahead of the game. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna live that down ever.
Nope. Just like I'm never gonna live down throwing my phone onto the fucking ground. Don't worry about it. All right, that's it for us tonight. I'm tired. I have to pee. It's starting to get kind of warm in here for some reason.
Yeah, even though it's cold as hell.
It was very cold all day, and then it just started warming up.
I'm sorry. It's because I've been showing a little bit of mid-drift.
No, it's because you've been farting all day.
I really have been, dude.
Heating up the room. Just fucking methane clouds all through this bitch.
Sorry,
Did you get?
I don't know if anyone's been stinky. I haven't really been using my nose, but
it hasn't. I've just been hearing them.
Did you get AC working?
Up in my
is it
room,
just?
yeah.
Oh, it's just blasting.
Not right now.
Oh, this is just naturally
This is just
cooler
natural.
today.
Yeah, it was just cool today. The weather said
did you go outside today?
Yeah, briefly.
At least once, I hope.
Because you had to get here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing all this.
I was going to say,
cold?
honestly, it's just a bunch of warm bodies in the same room all together right now. Kind of warm it up. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Do the thing. Yeah. Oh, man, you're supposed to think of one.
We'll do an old one. Like and subscribe.
5 stars.
Follow us on Patreon. Subscribe to us on Patreon. It's only $1 right now. Don't know how much longer it's going to be. Also, follow me on Twitch.
Love you, Mike. Stay gay.
Peace.
Love y'all.
Bye.